Peace! Hello, everybody. Melodixa, congrats on being first. Good morning, Goober. How are you doing? My number one supporter. My number one fan. Hello. Hello, I'm in blanket. I can see that. Currently wrapped up like a burrito. Stinky, yo, what up, Migo? Migo is the first viewer in the YouTube stream. And Mel is the first viewer in the Twitch stream. We're doing multi-stream again. You can't see shit. I clearly can. But how was sleep? How was sleep, baby? How are you doing? How you doing, Migo? I'm not stinky. I would like that to be known. What the fuck just happened? Migo, you make me want to strangle you sometimes. You just gifted me 55 gifted subs 2 days ago, and now you're subbing again? Who are you? Who are you, and what did you do with the real Migo? Thank you for subscribing tier 1 for 40 fucking months, dude. What have I been doing for the past 40 months? Where you were like, yeah. Fucking insane, by the way. Oh yeah. Thank you, Migo. I mean, subs are on a clock, bro, and prepaid. Oh, that's true. I think you did like a, what was it? I remember there being a 2 in the number. I don't remember if it was a 12 or like a 20 or something like that. I completely forgot it was on a timer. So it's like Migo just show up and be like, oh, by the way, new month, February, what up? Yes, but thank you, Migo. I always appreciate it. Also, I gotta mod you in, here we go. How do I do it again? Add as moderator. And then, here's your wapao! Migo now has the wrench of power in my YouTube chat. Let's go. I typically do 6 months ahead. I don't remember how many it was. I just remember you did do it ahead, yeah. Migo's like, yeah, I can do that, you know, just a little bit ahead. Ooh, Teddy, how did you get that badge? Sorry, I was looking at another stream. Ignore my dumbass. Okay, okay, stream's looking good on my end. Oh no, what is going on? What? Stream settings. I swear I had a thumbnail going. Oh, maybe I never uploaded it? Okay. Hold on. We still have some scuff and we're still fixing it. Oh, I need to have it be known. On the gaming stream, horizontal chat still does not work for YouTube. I will hopefully if I have time after stream, I'll try to get that sorted. I didn't have time afterwards during the other multi-stream, but we'll try when we have time. We need YouTube chat to be showing on the bottom. All right. The thumbnail should be saved now, YouTube. Please, for the love of fuck. Gotta make my life so difficult. Okay, so if we reload the page on YouTube, there we go. Okay, so now the thumbnail shows on the YouTube channel. It wasn't showing up for a second, but I could have sworn I did it, but I guess I did not. Okay, check the analytics. Okay, so we're good on both streams now. Alrighty. Miko, have you seen Iron Lung yet? Because I do want to talk about it, but I'm obviously gonna wait a bit before I tell people like, hey, spoilers. I will be talking about the movie. I will give the warning so that way people don't come at me with torches and pitchforks for talking about the movie, because I really want to talk about it. I really want to talk about the movie. I also want to talk about what happened before I went to see the movie, because the entire build-up's pretty funny. Oh yeah. But yes, Markiplier's movie. Nope, but I won't see it either. I mean, I have seen the game played a while back, but I don't do movie theaters. You don't do movie theaters? I'm curious if there's a reason. I imagine you do have your reasons. What's the reason you don't go to see movies, Migo? I do want to talk about Markiplier's movie, obviously. What happened before me and my buddies went to go see the movie. And then afterwards, we're going to play the game as well. Because I bought the game. After I watched the movie, here's the thing. I went into the movies knowing about the game. Like, I know, what the fuck just happened? Wait, what happened? I am confusion. Oh, Hobbit! Hobbit, welcome on in, Raiders. Hello, man. Hello, man. Welcome on in, Raiders. Hello, Teddy. Hello, Rex. Welcome on in, everybody. For those of you who don't know who I am Atlas. My name is Adonis Kai, but you can call me Atlas. And I'm a VTuber illustrator and V-singer. And I will be talking about Iron Lung movie and playing game today. Welcome. Bro, Iron Lung was so good, bro. Oh my god, Rex, I'm gonna talk about it today. Stick around, because I want to talk about it, especially with people who have seen it. I will be talking about spoilers, so if you want to see the movie but haven't seen it yet, you can like just mute the stream until like the game starts. But yes, thank you for rating Hobbit. I was actually lurking in your stream, so I can close that tab now. There we go. Well, welcome on in, everybody. Welcome on in. How are you all doing today? How are you, Hobbit? How are you, Teddy? Teddy, how do you get that badge? How do you get that badge? This badge was earned by donating $50 or more during Twitch Together for Good 2025. I'm not that generous. Oh my god. How are you doing, Rex? Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Chilling, man. Hope you're well. Yeah, I'm doing decent. I'm doing decent. Literally just filed some taxes today. I just have to do local and then I am done with taxes. What is it? I had a tax appointment this earlier afternoon and I fucking forgot about it. So then I had to file it myself. Easy, just do. Shush, Migo, we don't talk about it. Oh, hi, Vespi. Vespi out here on the YouTube chat. Damn, how did she get the #1 badge versus Migo? Migo was the first one here. How many first multi-streams does this guy have? Why is it called that? Bro, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Everybody time out. Hold on. I don't understand why my stream is doing that. Hold on. It's so weird because I set up how many first multi-streams is this dude gonna have? I'm still trying to figure out the YouTube thing. But like I literally set it up, right? I literally set it up where I set up everything before I started streaming today. And I was like, okay, everything set up, the title, the thumbnail, everything. Everything was supposed to be good. And then I started streaming and then everything wasn't good. And I don't know why, bro. It's so, oh my god. It's a little frustrating, I'm not gonna lie, but we're gonna figure it out. Everything will be fine. By the way, horizontal stream still does not work for YouTube chat. I didn't try fixing it yet, but I will. Iron Lung. Listen, until we get used to streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, there's gonna be a lot of scuff. There's gonna be a lot of scuff on the YouTube side of things. Twitch will be fine. And that way I'm also not breaking Twitch TOS. But okay. So now is it fixed now? Or does it still say multi-stream? Connect to your encoder to go live. I am live on YouTube! Hi, Dios mío. Ew, yuck taxes? That's what I'm talking about, man. How do I not follow you? Yo, what up, Fainted? What it do, baby? I don't know. But you're following now, so welcome. Let me follow you back. There you go. Scuff is content? Scuff makes me want to put a toothpick underneath my big toenail and kick a wall as hard as I can. YouTube the younger unwanted child, for real. Yeah, it's the child that didn't come out with like a full set of like curly hair and then got tossed off the side of a mountain. Watashi ga kita. Is that all mine? Oh my goodness. But yeah, does it still say my first multi-stream? If it does, I'm gonna dox YouTube headquarters. Okay, it's still. Okay, you know what? Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. You know what? We'll do it here. We'll do it. Fuck it, we're doing it live. Here. Is that copied now? And then if I do this, I do that. Nope, it's not. Oh, nope, it did not copy. Yeah, Atlas, what are we doing? All right, and then bam, and then we scroll down. There's the thumbnail I put, but it fuck my life. All right, Markiplier's Iron Lung. Okay, the title has been updated. The thumbnail is updated. The description is updated. YouTube, you should be good on your end. And if you're not, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. We wouldn't do that. Poor non-curly hair child. Me and Mel have made jokes that like if our future child didn't come out with like a full set of curly hair, they wouldn't be treated as like as well as like a child that did have curly hair. Be like, you see that kid? You see how he has full curly hair? It's like, you need to be more like him. Good job, Mr. Streamer. Vespi, I want to die. Vespi, I want to die. Why is this so difficult? Why can't YouTube just make my life easy? Why is there multiple encoders? I'm just streaming. It should be the easiest shit in the world to hit go live with a title and thumbnail. But no, it's like, no, we're gonna do your first stream stuff. Cause fuck you. Oh my lord. Alrighty. I guess this is why people schedule streams. Oh, but it's so easy to just go live. I don't get it. Markiplier literally just did it. I was watching his stream before I streamed. Otherwise, I would have streamed earlier. But yeah. You should rename the stream to how many multi-streams am I gonna have? Well, all the streams from now on are gonna be multi-streams. But yes, Hobbit. I didn't say, but if you need to take care of after stream stuff, of course, please feel free to. I hope you had fun playing. What game were you playing? Were you playing Minecraft? I don't remember what you were playing, to be honest, but whatever you're playing, I hope you had a good time, and I hope you have some time to relax afterwards. In fairness, wavy beats curly, in my opinion. I'm not gonna lie, I do like some good wavy hair. But to be fair, I like all kinds of hair. I like wavy, I like curly, like straight. I like fuzzy, whatever your hair is. Hair cool. Even if you're bald. You know what I'm saying? We all know that one bald person. But yes. Okay, gonna lurk in silence if you're going to talk about Iron Lung. I still need to watch it. Okay, Fainted. Yeah. Just mute my stream until I start like playing the game. Because we're gonna talk about it for a while. But yeah. Good job, Mr. Streamer. Yes, thank you, Vespi. Vespi, have you seen Iron Lung yet? Have you seen Markiplier's movie? Have you seen Marky Moo? John Iron Lung himself? Oh my goodness. You saw the Iron Lung movie? I saw it last night. So what we're going to talk about on stream before we play the game. First of all, I know exactly how the game goes. I haven't seen Markiplier play it in a while though. So there's probably some like minute stuff that I forget. But from what I remember, I hate movies. My fault, Vespi. You know, I'll just never ask you again. I mean, do you see hair on this head? No, just antenna. I mean, that doesn't count as hair though. If it's not 20 minutes, I will honk you me. Vespi, it's a 2-hour movie and God, it's good. Vespi, if you can sit down and binge watch some anime episodes, you can watch 2 hours worth of Markiplier movie. Okay? I do highly recommend you watch it, but I'll get into that once we start discussing the actual movie itself. But yes, Cloux, I did see the Iron Lung movie, and I suggest you see it too if you can. If you can, obviously, completely understandable. It's not like it's required. But it's not the same? What do you mean it's not the same? I have literally, Vespi, I have sat through the entire season 1 of Furin. I have done multiple sit-throughs on an entire day. I didn't just sit there and watch it, of course. Like, I had it on a second monitor content. Crazy concept, I know. But I literally just, from first episode to last episode, would just play it on my second monitor while I worked on stuff on my main monitor all day. Like, that is just something I have done before. Multiple times. And I love it. Just chug a couple energy drinks before going to the theater. Easy. You don't even need to do that. Just sneak some shit in yourself. Drink it during the movie. Every time you feel yourself going honk shoot me. You know, you just... You know what I'm saying? As someone that doesn't like horror typically, I actually did enjoy the movie quite a bit. That's the thing too. I feel like the type of horror it was is a type of horror that I can handle. Cause I wasn't scared. I was tense and alert, if that makes sense. I was tense and alert and like what's going on? Like, that's how my brain was like almost the entire movie. I literally sat up too. There is a point in the movie where me and my friend that was sitting next to me, we sat up at the same time and didn't slouch back down. There is like a turning point in the movie where we sat up and we were like, wait a second. But it's such a good movie. I truly recommend if you have some time and money to spare to go see the movie. And if not, I don't know if Markiplier has plans to release it on any streaming website. He might just do YouTube, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised. But you never know. But yeah. So let's talk about what happened yesterday. So yesterday, so this has been planned in the works for like a hot minute now, right? So me and my buddies, we have this group chat, and we all used to work the same job. But I don't think I've ever talked about this. This is a topic for another day. But at my old job, we had a manager who is like, think about like the worst human being you have ever met in your entire life. And then if you didn't picture my previous manager, then you thought of the wrong person. So there's 7 of us in this little group chat we have. 2 of us still work at the job because they need the job, obviously. The other 5 of us left week after week after week after week after week. Which is actually a lie, because I had a coworker of mine who left the day after me. So if that doesn't ring any alarm bells to the company, like, hey, you all of a sudden put this new store manager in this location and all your employees left. If that doesn't like ring any alarm bells to, I don't know, do something, then you know what? More power to them, I guess. But regardless, you just answered yourself, you fool. What do you mean? What do you mean, Besby? I must have missed something on my little rambling sesh. But yeah. Regardless, right? There's 7 of us in this group chat, right? And when Iron Lung got announced, right? At first it was like, I think it was 500 theaters across the US. It was something like that. It was a very low number of the amount of theaters. I think it actually might have been something like 100. But the point is, it was a very low amount of theaters that the movies were being played at, right? And then, what happened? I'm sorry. Did I miss a YouTube chat? Why does it say? I don't know. My brain lagging, I guess. But anyways, right? So we checked our nearest movie theater if Iron Lung would be showcasing there. Unfortunately, it wasn't. And the closest theater was like an hour and a half away. And I loved Mark, but I was not going to drive an hour and a half to go see a movie and then drive home. I just wouldn't do that. But then it got so popular for demand. It was being shown at a movie theater that's like 5 minutes from me. I was like, fuck yeah. That sounds amazing. We could just go to this, right? So all my homies, we were like, all right, we'll plan to all go see the movie. And they were like, oh, do you guys want to hang out beforehand? And I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, of course, right? So we all planned to go to round 1 and like do a bunch of shit there before we go see the movie. We also planned on eating dinner as well, so we didn't have to like buy food at the theater. All right, so we bought tickets a month in advance for a 9 o'clock showing, a 9 p.m. showing. I paid for all the tickets. I told these motherfuckers, I said, listen, if y'all do not pay me by the time we get to the theater, you're not coming into the theater, right? So they all paid me. there was one person who owed me and he paid me at dinner. So I was like, okay, everything's good now. Right? So Saturday comes along and we're like, all right, we're all gonna meet at round 1 and we're all gonna hang out and do a bunch of stuff, then go eat dinner, and then we're going to go see Iron Lung at 9 p.m. at our theater. We're like, okay, sounds like a plan. So I was spending time with wifey before I went to round 1. So I was like, hey guys, sorry, I was busy, I'm gonna be late. I won't exactly show up at 3. I might be 10 to 15-ish minutes late, right? And they're like, all right, sounds good. They gave me little thumbs up emojis. Then about like 5 minutes through my drive, my dumbass, I forgot to point out an important part. Just like any good meme, right? We're gonna go see Iron Lung. I literally looked at them and I was like, guys, we're gonna go see Iron Lung and we're all gonna wear suits. I don't care what anybody says, we're all wearing suits, right? And they were like, hell yeah, let's all wear suits. And we roll out to the theater. 7 tickets to Iron Lung, please. grabbing our little tie, right? But I own a bunch of different colored suits, and I asked Mel, hey Mel, what color suit should I wear, right? And I had 2 suits that I was thinking of. My favorite suit, which is a black pinstriped one that I own, or red because it's like bloody themed. So she said red, and I went with that one. But about 5 minutes through my drive of going to round 1, I realized I forgot my dress shoes. So then I had to turn around, drive 5 minutes back to my house, grab my dress shoes, then still drive far to round 1. So then I was like 25 minutes late, right? It was like 3:25. No, I did not wear the suit to round 1. Okay. So I get to round 1. It's Saturday, so it is packed. If y'all don't know what round 1 is basically like it's like a big arcade place, but it's not just arcades, right? They have claw machines, they have pool, like billiards, they have ping pong, they have bowling alleys, they have karaoke rooms, they have rollerblading rinks, they have hoverboards for some reason, they have an indoor trampoline place, they have soccer fields, volleyball, basketball, tennis. They have just a whole bunch of stuff, and it's really cool, right? They have a thing where you can pay $33 for unlimited time, so you can be there as long as you want. So that's the one we all did, right? But I pull up, it's 3:25, right? I'm like, damn, I'm late. I'm really late. I'm 25 minutes late, right? And I'm walking around this very crowded place full of like just a bunch of families, like a bunch of kids running around and shit. And I'm like, I don't see my friends. So I pull up the group chat and I call the one reliable person. His name is Pingo. But I call up Pingo and I'm like, Pingo, where are y'all at? And he's like, oh, we're not there yet, but we're heading there now. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, we just picked up the last person. We'll be there in like 11 minutes. And I'm like, okay. I understand like me being late, but like how the fuck were y'all later than I was to the movie theater to round 1? We set a scheduled time. I was late because of some mishaps. Y'all were just late because y'all were just not being punctual. And I still somehow got there before them. So then I wait for them, they pull up, and we're like, hey, we're all here. So we all buy our unlimited time there. We get these little wristbands they put on our wrist, right? And we have, let's see, it's like 3:30, right? The plan is to leave at 7:30, go get food, go get dinner, and then leave dinner at 8:30, show up to the movie theaters before 9, and then we enjoy some Markiplier Iron Lung, right? That's the whole plan for the day. right? So we have about 5 hours to kill. That's a lot of time, by the way. We do so many fun activities. The first thing we did was we did air hockey. Turns out, when you have friends, right? And then all of a sudden you like decide to do a little activity together, and then it turns out they're a fucking like professional at it. So there's a viewer in my chat. Some of you might have recognized this name. He comes in every once in a while. His name's Pump Daddy, right? So Pump Daddy, well, you'll see him in chat sometimes. But turns out this motherfucker is just a god at air hockey, right? I'm watching him and my friend. Who was he playing first? He was playing, I think he was playing Zentreon? He was playing Zentreon first. And the game was actually pretty close. He won, because it's first to 7, so he won like 7-5, I think it was. Really close game. But like the moves he was doing, like you ever see professional air hockey where they like hit it off the wall and it's bouncing everywhere, and then they just like fling that shit and it like perfectly ricochets off the walls and slots in like this tiny little corner of the little hole. Like that's the shit he was doing, right? So then our friend Tekka goes up, and Tekka's like, yo, let me at him, right? Tekka loses like 2-7. And then I'm like, all right, this is my turn. I lose 2-7 too. So then me and Tekka play a match. We were like, this is loser's bracket. So me and Tekka end up playing, and I started pulling out the strats, right? I was trying to mimic what the fuck Pump Daddy was doing. But then it was very close. It was tied 6-6, and I ended up winning with a really nice ricochet shot. I kept doing was I just kept hitting it off the wall back and forth, and it kept bouncing back and forth. And I would like fake shots, and I would like hit it, and then it would just bounce off the wall again. And then eventually I hit it, speedily ricocheted off the wall, and slotted in the far right side of his hole. Pause. And then I scored, and I was like, yes! I win winner's bracket, or loser's bracket. It was very fun though. After that, I did Dance Dance Revolution for the first time. I never did Dance Dance Revolution before, but it was, holy shit, that shit is way harder than I thought, right? I did normal mode and I got an A+. I was like, this shit's easy. And then my friend who did hard, he got a C. So he's like, why don't you try hard? It humbles you. And I was like, oh, I'm 100% ready for hard. I was not ready for hard mode. Yo, we put on hard mode. By the way, we were doing DDR to Bad Apple, which was really fun, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, hard mode was testing my foot coordination so hard. It was so fucking funny. I ended up getting a D rank. But it was still absolutely fun. Enjoyed it a lot. After that, we played a indoor soccer match, right? And there's only 2 of us that have soccer experience. It was me and Pingo. So we were team captains, right? And none of us are conditioned. So we were like, okay, first to 3 goals wins, right? It was like they scored a goal. I scored this little fancy goal by like I like rolled the ball over, and then like there's this trick in soccer. If you just know like foot coordination and how people usually react to certain moves, you can easily like get a nutmeg where you kick the ball between the legs. And all I did was walk up to the goalkeeper, and you do this thing where you roll the ball over to the left using the inside of your right foot. This is a simple rollover. Your foot goes over around the ball to move it to the left. And then as soon as my foot hits the ground, I just flick it forward, because I know by that time their legs are just going to be spread because they're taking a step to that side, and then their legs open, and then I just fucking boop. I'm going to be recording a bit of VTuber stuff and watch you on the side. All right, thanks, baby. Have fun with your recording VTuber stuff. But right, They ended up scoring another goal. It was 1-2, and then my one friend scored, and then it became 2-2. 2-2. But fun fact, 2-2 is Yoda's height. After we both scored 2 goals, everybody was exhausted. Like, it was just 2 goals on both ends, and it had been like maybe 10 minutes. And we were all just tired as fuck. So then we're all like, there's just this solid like 1 minute of everybody just sitting on the field. Just and turns out Tekka ended up getting a side stitch, and I didn't know. I was like, bro, if you told me sooner, we could have just put you in goalie so you didn't have to do anything. But he kept going, I'm fine. And we're like, all right, buddy, if you say so. And then we ended up winning because we did end up putting Tekka in goal. And the way we won is he threw the ball after they shot it at our net. He grabbed the ball and he picked it up because he was goalkeeper. He then just threw it as hard as he could to the other side of the field. And the other team's goalkeeper, his name is, what the fuck is his? I hang out with this guy. But we all have like nicknames, aka like whatever's just on Discord. Yuki, right? He yucks it on the other side of the field, and Yuki is on the other team's net as goalkeeper. And his hand-eye coordination is just awful. And he just completely missed the ball. And we ended up scoring by him throwing the ball across the field. We're like, yeah! So we played that. After that, what did we do after that? After that, we played pool. I have not played pool since I was a little kid, and I used to be dog shit at pool. I don't know what like clicked in all of a sudden to me, but holy shit, I didn't realize how much of a god I was at pool. I think the muscle memory kicked in from when I was a kid, but now that I'm a full grown ass adult, I actually have the physical capabilities to actually play pool well. And it's so funny. We did 2v2 where we did no matter what, every time you take a shot, your teammate would go, right? And I had a really fun time. We ended up winning, right? We ended up winning. Of course, there was a bunch of shots that I just missed because of course I'm bad. But like, I was hitting some sick ass little geometry plays. I'm talking like 8-ball, line up the ruler on the iPhone type game, right? Like, that's the type of game I was playing. I remember there was a shot I got in where it bounced off the wall twice and then went in a hole. I was just like, yeah, I meant to do that. Yeah, yeah, totally, yeah. But then the final shot was you, for those of you who have never played pool, especially if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's the game where there's the solid and striped balls, and there's the number 8 ball that's black, and there's the table of 6 holes, and it's usually a green table, and you have to hit the balls into the holes. And you have to, the rule of the game is like, once you hit all your, whether you're on team solids or stripes, once you hit all your balls in, you need to hit the 8 ball last, right? Not only that, there are 6 holes on this table, right? It's a rectangle. So you have the 4 corners and then the halfway points of the longest side of the table. So those are your 6 holes you can hit it into. The rule is in pool is when you are hitting the last 8 ball into a hole, before you hit it, you have to call out which hole you're going to hit it in. And I had the easiest lineup of my life, right? It was a simple, like, maybe 30-degree redirect to the corner pocket, right? To like the far back right corner pocket. And I see the lineup, and I was aura farming, I'm not gonna lie. I take my pull stick, and as if I was like a prince knighting somebody, I stick out my pull stick and just tap the far back right hole, indicating that I'm going for here. And then they were like, oh, come on, Atlas, you got this. This is the final shot. And then, of course, our opponents were like, nah, he don't got this. He's missed a shot before. Like, I did miss the shot earlier because I had a similar lineup. Like, nah. He's missed a shot before. And this is exactly what I did. I shit you not. I line up my shot and I look up and keep eye contact. I stare into my opponent's eyes and I go, I never miss twice. Not looking, hit the ball, hit the white ball. It hits the black ball, perfectly goes into the back pocket. And I kept staring at them. And they were like, oh shit. You didn't need to aura farm like that. You could have just won. I was like, nah. Y'all disrespected me. I needed to show you game. And the funny thing is, I 100% expected to miss. Like, I straight up was doing it for like the meme, but it just ended up being a funny aura farming moment. What up, Asteroid VT? Thank you for your first time chat. Say what now? We're talking about holes? Why did that pique your interest, bro? Why is that the first thing you commented on this stream? Bro showed up to stream and was like, all right, this is going to be my very first chat. He's talking about holes. I was talking about pool. But welcome on in, Asteroid. How are you? Thank you for your first time chat. Also, what is that emote? Side eye. That's funny. Hey, yo. Jace, shut the fuck up. Talking about holes. Shut up. We're talking about pool, which does involve holes, but it ain't the holes y'all are thinking of. You degenerates. Gotta make a good impression? I guess. I respect it, I guess. How are you doing, Asteroid? How was your day today? Allegedly. Listen, watch the VOD afterwards if you want to. But right, so after pool, our friends were playing ping pong and we were waiting for them to finish up their game of ping pong. Ping pong is first to 13, win by 2. But Pingo absolutely destroyed Tekka, like very easily. Oh, Rylan's here too. What up, Rylan? How are you, Rylan? How are you, Jace? Despite being sick, I'm pretty good. How are you? Oh, Asteroid, I'm so sorry to hear. I hope you feel better. I'm glad to hear you're doing good, but I hope you recover quickly. I am doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. I just saw Iron Lung last night, and we are going to talk about it. I'm currently talking about what happened before the movies leading up to it, because it's a pretty like just fun story. And then I'll talk about the movie. I'll talk about my thoughts. I also want to watch Charlie's video on it. I also want to watch Moist Critical's video on Iron Lung, like his little review he did, because I saw he posted a video. And then we're gonna play the actual game. I'm big chilly and chilling. Hell yeah. That's what I like to hear, right? That's what I like to hear. I'm gonna head out so I won't hear spoilers. Oh, that's completely fine. I mean, if you want to head out, you can. But if you want to just like chill for the vibes too, you can always mute as well. But yeah, you do whatever you want to do. Oh yeah. But glad to hear you're doing good, Rylan. But yeah, so after ping pong, we all went rollerblading. I used to do rollerblading a lot as a kid, like a lot. I got invited to birthday parties that would involve like rollerblading, so we would do that all the time, and it was always for free, so I never had to pay anything, because like people would win it in like raffles or stuff, and they'd be like, Atlas, come on, why don't I'm having a birthday party here because I won something. Let's go rollerblading. And I'm just like, sure. Bro, rollerblading, the muscle memory kicked in, right? Because like the first lap around the roller rink was just like my legs shaking and buckling and me almost falling over a million times and not knowing how to skate. I'm like, why is it not working the way I think it does? And then literally like in the blink of an eye, as soon as I began the second lap, muscle memory kicked in. I got like low center of gravity. I like crouched down and I was like, I understand it now. And I just started zooming. At some point, we had to put on elbow guards and wrist guards. We didn't know we had to do that. Somebody came over and reminded us, like, hey, just letting you know, you guys don't have any guards on, but you need to put them on. And we're like, oh yeah, thank you for reminding us. Where are they? And like, yeah, over there. We're like, okay. So we go put it on. Our one friend, who was it? I just don't know who it was. I think it was Pump Daddy. Yeah. So Pump Daddy. No, it wasn't Pump Daddy. It was Yuki. So Yuki is rolling around in the roller ring because he already has his stuff on, and then me and Pingo are waiting at the entrance, and I'm like, as soon as he goes, we're gonna like chase him like cops, right? and he's like, bet. But then Yuki like rolls up right next to us, and he's like, hey guys. We're like, hey. He goes, what are you doing? We're like, nothing. What are you doing? He's like, we're waiting for you. We're like, oh, we're waiting for you. And he's like, all right, well, let's go. And I was like, yeah, you go ahead. And then as soon as he takes off like 3 feet in front of us, I go, 10-4, we have a 1-8, we have suspect is running, he's doing 75 and a 35. and then Pico's like, get him! And then we all just start like rollerblading after him and slam against him in a wall. Oh my god, it was so funny. And then he was laying on the floor. We're like, give him CPR, stop resisting. Oh, but that was such a fun time. So then after rollerblading, the team sort of split off because there were some people that wanted to do hoverboarding, and there were some of us that wanted to jump on the trampoline. Me and my friend Zentrion, we went to the trampoline. Everybody else went to hoverboarding. Holy shit. The indoor trampoline is very small. They had it as like a I think it was a 3x5 grid or 3x6 grid of just like small little trampoline spots where like one person can jump in them at a time. It wasn't some crazy like bounce like indoor trampoline like giant facility, right? It was just a small part of the entire round one. But we're jumping around in there, having a good time, doing flips, double jumping like idiots, slamming our faces into the floor. And eventually our friends came over to see us. They're like, oh shit, what are y'all doing? He's like, oh yeah, we're just jumping around. But they didn't want to do it just because they didn't want to like get sick or anything. And I was like, okay. Me and Zentrion were dizzy afterwards as hell. But we ended up getting off, and of course we're dizzy from doing trampolines, so the most logical next solution to do is to go and ride a mechanical bull. So they had a mechanical bull there, and we took videos, and our one friend came in a cowboy hat because that was the one thing he wanted to do, and we finally got to that activity, right? So I didn't know about this, and this makes sense. So the mechanical bull at this place, right? The way it works is the more you weigh, the more it'll try to buck you off, the more aggressive and fast it'll be. And it makes sense because there's a lot of kids that show up to this place. So if a kid were to go on there and it was just like flinging them off, they'd probably fucking die. But what was it? Oh, let me get a drink. I realize I've been talking a lot and not drinking enough. Bidoo. But yeah. So, when I did it, the way it works is like, your goal is to stay on for 30 seconds. If you don't stay on for 30 seconds, you can try again. Since we have like the pass where it's just like unlimited. But, the bull was moving a lot, and the thing I had to grip on was just this very small like glossy plastic handle attached to a very small piece of rope that was attached to the mechanical bull. After 7 seconds, my hand was already slipping because I was using the other hand to hold my friend's cowboy hat. And I was like swinging around like I was a cowboy, going like, yeah, doggy, right? Bro, that mechanical bull almost threw me off like 3 different times, but luckily I was gripping it with my legs for dear life. Like I was a UFC fighter, right? And they were like 10 seconds left, and when he said that, my hand that was gripping the little handle, it was literally to the point where it was just my pinky, my ring, and my middle finger. Like that's how close I was to slipping. And then luckily I made it to 30 seconds. And I have the videos funny, but I'm not going to show y'all because, you know, privacy. But yeah, all of us did the mechanical bull. We peer pressured our one friend who didn't want to do it into doing it. He ended up having a fun time. He did it twice. And we're like, see, you should have just done it when we said it. After the mechanical bull, what did we do? We did some tennis. We played tennis for a bit, but like nobody, and I mean nobody, could hit the ball to stay in the court. We always hit it too hard or too soft. So we never had one good rally. So after like 10 minutes, we just gave up. And then we went to go play volleyball instead. Volleyball was where it was really fun. We had some very good rallies there. We also played with some like random people as well. That was pretty fun. But after we did volleyball, right? I guess this is the part where I should start giving a little more details about the story, right? We were playing volleyball, right? And by the time we were playing volleyball, it was 7:25. Now, for those of you who weren't here earlier in the stream, and for those of you who don't recall from earlier I said that the original plan was to leave at 7:30, go get dinner, leave dinner at 8:30, and then get to the Iron Lung movie that was playing at 9, right? That was the entire plan. By the time we started playing volleyball, it was 7:25. So they were like, okay, we'll just play till 7:30, right? That was the plan. And then we'll leave. And we're like, okay, sounds good, right? So we're playing volleyball, and it gets to the point where it's 7:45 or something, right? And I'm like, all right, gang, it's 7:45. It's time to pack it up. We got to go. We got to get going. Like, if we want to get this food and then watch the movie in time, we got to go now, right? So then we're starting to leave. We are starting to leave round 1. And then these two motherfuckers just veer off to go play pool. And they're like, just one game, right? So then two people are playing pool and we're waiting for them to finish their game. They're like, we'll be quick. I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. Be quick, right? So they're playing. So while that game's going on, my other friend looks at me and he's like, well, if they're playing a game of pool, we might as well play a game of pool. And I looked and I was like, okay, fine, whatever. But then our other two friends were like, well, if they're playing pool, let's play a game of ping pong. So then there's 3 games going on. The pool games end pretty quickly though. Like, that was fine. But what happened was the 2 people playing ping pong played way longer than necessary. The goal is, right? The goal is first to 13 win by 2. But these motherfuckers were so egotistical. So egotistical that the game went to 23 points because they kept scoring back and forth and no one would just be like, all right, we gotta go. They were like, nah, I'm gonna win. And to be fair, I would have done the same thing. But that's besides the point, right? So then the games end and we're like, all right, it's time to go, right? It's like 8:05 by this point, right? We were supposed to leave 35 minutes ago, right? Fucking, oh my god, I can't believe this. Even just thinking about it drives me insane. We all check out of round 1 and we're leaving the building. There's 7 of us. By the time we get outside, there's 5 of us. And I'm like, where the fuck is Pump Daddy and Tekka, right? They're just not there, right? And we're like, oh, I don't know. And we're like, okay, we'll wait like 3 minutes. Maybe somebody forgot something and they're coming out, right? 3 minutes go by, I don't hear from them. So I'm like, okay, I'ma call them, right? So I call up Tekka and I'm like, Tekka, where you at? And he's like, oh, we're at the entrance. Where are you? And I'm like, we're at the entrance. We don't see you. He's like, oh, really? He's like, we don't see you. And we're like, we're outside. Just come outside. And he goes, oh, you guys are outside? Okay, we're on our way. I'm like, okay, good, right? I hang up, right? 2 to 3 more minutes go by. They don't come outside. I'm like, okay, what is going on, right? And then Pingo and Yuki go, oh, we'll go look for them. They walk inside, disappear. I'm like, yo, we cannot be losing more people. We got to get going. I call up Tekka again, and I'm like, where are y'all? And you know what he tells me? He straight up, dead ass, no hesitation goes, yeah, Pump Daddy wanted to do the punching machine. You know the punching machines where the little bag comes out and you punch it as hard as you can and it shows you like the score that you get, and your goal is to like get the highest you can. He wanted to do that. So we're supposed to be leaving. We're supposed to be going to get dinner. And these motherfuckers just went to go do that. They eventually, I told them, get off the fucking punching machine and get to us. So they leave, and then they come to us. They come outside. But I look inside, and Pingo and Yuki are at a like they're at one of the arcade machines where you have the drum sets and you're like hitting like the bongo drums. And I just walk in there. I walk in there like a single dad with 6 kids, and I grab the 2 of their, like the back of their jackets, and I drag them out of the round 1. So then we all get to our cars, and we all drive to this ramen place that we planned on going to. By the time we get to this ramen place, it is like 8:20. The movie starts at 9. There are 7 of us, which means that this restaurant needs to get us drinks, 7 appetizers, and then 7 meals, 7 courses, right? By the time we get our appetizers, it's like 8:45. We're like, guys, what are we doing? We all get our ramen, bro. We got takoyaki, we got karaage, we got shrimp tempura. I ended up getting delicious curry tonkatsu ramen. My friend got kimchi. One of my friends got what was it? I think he got like pork bao or something like that. I forget exactly what he got. My other friend got curry tonkatsu. And that the rest just like ate some others. Oh, my one friend got omu rice. Zentrion got omu rice. Yeah. So then after all of that, right? After all of that, we're eating our meals, right? It's like 9. It's like 9:20, 9:25, right? By this point, even if they did show like previews or trailers before the movie started, they're done by now. So we're going to be missing part of the movie, right? We still haven't changed into our suits by this point. We still haven't, right? We all brought our suits. Some of us start changing in the car. The rest of us are changing in the bathroom at the restaurant we were in, right? By the time we finish changing and we're all ready to go, it's like 9:45. We've already missed like a quarter of the movie because the movie's like 2 hours, right? And then we end up getting to the movie theater, right? This is probably the greatest thing that has ever happened. We get to the movie theater and we're ready to see Iron Lung. The thing is we are 45 minutes late, so we missed a good chunk of the movie. And we're like, damn. Well, time to get our tickets and just watch the rest of Iron Lung, right? The tickets we bought was for the 9 o'clock showing. And we're clicking this like monitor screen to like get our tickets because we pre-purchased them, right? And we're trying to figure out what to do because we were not focused. We were not locked in, right? And our friend accidentally clicks on Iron Lung, like the showing, instead of like, get your prepaid tickets here, right? And we're like, oh, yeah, there's the Iron Lung, there's the movie. That's pretty cool. They have it like front page, right? we end up seeing a showcase for the movie that starts at 10:10. We see on the screen, it is 9:45. We have missed 45 minutes. And we see on the screen that there's a showcasing for the movie at 10:10. We click on it and we're like, what does the seating look like? That bitch is like dead ass just about empty. There's like maybe 5-6 people in there, right? And me, oh my god, fucking Pump Daddy and I just look at each other. Like we just, like a cartoon ass moment. We both slowly look at each other and be like, you know, I've always wanted to just walk into another auditorium, walk into another theater room and just watch another movie. And I look at him and I'm like, we would technically be watching the same movie. So we purchase our tickets, or we had our prepaid tickets and we get them, right? Our tickets were for auditorium number 7. The showcasing that was at 10:10 was for auditorium number 8, right? And the way the theater was set up is you usually have the ticketing person that's waiting for you to show your tickets, and then you're free to go past them and go to whatever auditorium you need to go to. Behind them is a T-split hallway, where on the left side is auditoriums 1 through 7, and on the right side is auditoriums 8 through 16. and we look at each other, and me and Pump Daddy were like, we got this. I use my delectable face card, my 10 out of 10 charms, and I look at the lady and I'm like, oh yeah, do we give you these tickets? And she looks at me dead in the eye and goes, no, it's fine. You just go. I'm like, oh, thank you very much, right? We walked past her, and then we didn't tell the rest of the squad, and luckily they just didn't even look at their tickets. So me and Pump Daddy just lead the way, and we just turn right. We just turn right, and we walk into the theater. We're like, look at that, with 10 minutes to spare. And it was so funny because there were still people who were coming into the theater, right? We sat on like our row that we bought. It was like row H or something. We sat on that row, but in that theater. And every time people would walk in, we would just stare at them and be like, please don't come to this row and sit down. Please don't come to this row and sit down. And they would either go in front of us or go behind us, and we would just be like, whew. Ooh, thank goodness. The plan was, if anybody did actually purchase the seats we were sitting in, we would have just been like, oh shit, I think we're sitting in the wrong row. Sorry about that. And we would have just moved. But luckily nobody sat down. And then the movie played and we were like, perfect. So then we watched Iron Lung, and holy shit, was it a fantastic movie. If I'm going to give a rating, Rex, are you still here? Because I want to know your rating on the movie. I'm going to talk about Iron Lung now. If nobody wants to be spoiled, you are free to mute or leave or go do whatever. But yeah. If I were to give the rating of the movie on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give it an I want to say 8.5 or 9. I'm having trouble choosing between those because they both feel right and wrong at the same time, like to give those scores. Because the way first of all, this is not even comparing it to the original game, even though completely expanded on it. Expanded on the lore, expanded on the simple gameplay, and expanded on like the creativity behind what Iron Lung was originally. And I loved his creative direction for it. So if any of y'all have seen the Iron Lung game or played it, you pretty much know how the gameplay goes, right? So you're in a submarine, you are given like this map with coordinates on it that you need to go through and take pictures, and you're in this blood ocean when you're in the submarine, right? And your goal is to go to locations to take pictures in hopes that you can find something that can help save humanity, because humanity, it's on its dying breath, right? And for the first like 10 to 20 minutes of the movie, that's all it is. And I low-key was a little scared that that's all the movie was gonna be. But that shit picks up in like suspense, tension, psychological horror. The psychological horror, funny enough, as a person who doesn't like a lot of horror, that was my favorite part of the movie. Was the psychological horror aspect, where you're in this submarine underneath this blood ocean, nobody to talk to. It's hot as shit in that submarine, and you're in there for days, right? You're in there for days. You have low supply of water, food, oxygen, and it's like the suspense and tension buildup was very good. And it got to the point where it stopped being the gameplay itself, and it started building on the lore of the background of the main character that Mark was playing, the background of the whole plot and the setting of where they are, what previously happened, and what they're trying to achieve. And then they made the creature in this movie, they made it so much more horrifying than the original game did. I'm not gonna give any spoilers. Well, I will give some spoilers, but it's just like, I already said, if you don't want to be spoiled, I already told you, just mute the stream or leave. But in the game itself, the monster that you are like dealing with, it's just like a human-sized anglerfish, right? It's nothing crazy. But in the movie, it's on some like Cthulhu level like horror shit, right? What's the fear for like the fear of like the like deep ocean and things that are in the ocean? Thalassophobia or something like that? Fear of deep ocean water or something. Thalassophobia, yeah. Thalassophobia is an intense, persistent fear of deep, dark, or open bodies of water, such as the ocean, often driven by a fear of the unknown, vastness, or what lies beneath the surface. They play on thalassophobia really well. I don't have thalassophobia, but holy shit, dude. Watching that movie had me tense. My asshole turned into a cigar cutter. That's how tense I was. I was like, holy shit. They made it seem like it was, they made that little anglerfish, right? That was part of the game. They made that shit look like an eldritch horror. And I fucking loved it. Oh my god. Markiplier's acting was also very good, I must say. Markiplier's acting was very good in the movie. Really portraying the emotions of this person who's stuck in this submarine, who feels like he's being punished for something he never meant to happen, and like just getting fucked over time after time again. Like he goes through all the stages of grief from start to end of the movie, and it was very well paced, in my opinion, of his transitions of emotions from each stage, starting from like he's like questioning everything, and he's like what are the 7 stages of grief? Let me actually look this up, because I forget them actually. Shock, denial, anger, bargaining, guilt, depression, and acceptance. He goes through all 7 stages of grief, but not in that order. He ends with anger. And oh my god, it was just like, the embodiment of the indomitable human spirit, which is just portrayed perfectly through Markiplier's character, through the main character of Iron Lung that Markiplier played. Damn it, now I wish I went to watch it. Josie, if it is showing, Josie. First of all, if you're going to see it, Josie, mute my stream, because I am talking about it, right? Josie, you just booted up Marvel Rivals, bruh. If you are going to see the movie, Josie, mute my stream. Don't, because I'm going to talk about it, and I'm also going to watch Moist Critical's video on it. Fun fact, I have never seen a single Moist Critical video. This will be my first Moist Critical video. But I saw like Mark comments on it, so I was just like, all right. Mark's had some pretty good words about it, so I'll go see it myself. But Josie, do you plan on watching the movie? What was it? Where the fuck was I? I got distracted by Josie's sexy ass coming into my chat. Oh yeah. I don't want to give spoilers on like major events or what happens at the end of the movie specifically too. But it's like, holy shit. What he was able to do with this one setting. This was one of the things I worried about. The entire movie literally takes place inside the submarine. And I get it, because that's literally what the game is. The entire game takes place inside the submarine. I think it's done now. No more showings. Oh, there's no more showings? Wait, let me see. Iron Lung. Iron Lung showings near me. Let me go check. Is this today? Yeah, today, Monday. I think it's done now for showings for weekend at least. I'm not sure where exactly you are, Josie, like where you're located, but I see showings all the way to this Thursday. I see some showings all the way to this Thursday. Honestly, if you can find some time to watch it, Josie, I would highly recommend it. And even then, I'm pretty sure it would come out at some point, like it would come out like if it doesn't get released digitally, I would be very surprised. I would be very surprised if it didn't get released digitally somehow, some way. But yeah, let's actually, let me turn off all that. Boop. Boop. Okay. I want to get to, oh my god, hold on. Also, the CGI in that movie was probably better than any other CGI I've seen in movies in the past like 3 to 4 years, if I'm being completely honest. The CGI was very good. And I loved the way they built on exposition in the movie. Like, oh my god, something that movie did very well. I'm not going to say very well. I think that's overselling it. Something I think it did well. Not very well, but well. Something I think it did well was showing exposition and not telling exposition. Obviously, there was a lot they needed to do because there was only so much they could show when you're in that little submarine. But they still showed so much in that little submarine. But there were some parts of lore and like creativity that they wanted to show that they would have to tell rather than showing. But they still did well when it came to showing, not telling exposition. But hold on. Let's actually get to how long have we been streaming? An hour 14? Okay. Let's get to Moist Critical's video because I want to see this. Let me turn off Art Showcase. Let's turn on Atlas, remember to turn off Remember to turn off your BGM. Whoopeo. Okay. So I want to see, because Mark left a comment on this video actually. It's up here, yeah. He said, "This is so nice of you, dude. I don't know. I know I don't say it enough or maybe ever, but I respect the hell out of you. You taking a chance and speaking your mind on these projects has truly meant the world to me. And I know I can't trust you'll always keep it real with your thoughts. I know it's got flaws and I'm always grateful for an assist to stare them dead in the eye, but to say such nice things too. You don't know what that means to hear. I never told you this, but the Starforge PC you sent me was the first computer in my render farm. Best performing, greatest PCs a gamer could ever buy. Everyone should get one new link in the description." Goofy ass. But anyways. I'm ready to give my voice a break because goddamn it needs it. And then let's watch Moist Critical's video.
Can you believe there's actually a chance of snow in Tampa this weekend? Very chilly out, which is why I'm wearing my Oreo sweater. My parents got this for me for Christmas. I just saw Iron Lung. This is a passion project from Markiplier. He stars in it, he directed it, and he helped write it. I believe it was fully self-financed by him. This is not a big studio project, and this is perhaps one of the most ambitious
fully financed, written, directed
cinema that I've seen thus far. He really went in fucking balls deep, that's for sure.
Literally.
And it is based on
literally, it was written, directed, funded, published, and acted by him. Like, holy shit. If there's anywhere to look for inspiration, it's Mark. Holy damn.
Video game of the same name, Iron Lung, which I have played. I did not like the game at all. I know people really poo-poo on my take on Iron Lung, but I just did not get into the game. It was not for me. But I was very excited to see this film because the universe of Iron Lung, like the lore of it, I do find fascinating when I went and like actually gave it a chance after suffering through the game. And the best part about Iron Lung as a movie is I don't have to play the gameplay of it. So now I get the good stuff, which is
the lore
of Iron Lung, which is a delightful treat. I don't have to eat my vegetables with that gameplay. I just get to kick my little legs in the chair and have a good time. So,
how much time did you spend meal prepping?
No! I got an ad! Silence!
The big question on everyone's mind is Iron Lung good? I would say it is. Now, I don't think it's a movie that's going to be for everyone. This is a movie that I think fans of Markiplier will be very pleased with. Fans of Iron Lung will be extremely pleased with because it is like one-to-one with the game. And I also think it's a film that anyone that appreciates like eldritch horror type content or slow burns will also like. But it does have some shortcomings. Now, I know Markiplier was going to like some of the premieres, and one of the things that he was mentioning is like, you know, try not to spoil things. So in the spirit of that, I will, for the first time in a while, avoid spoilers while talking about.
It's okay, I talked about it.
Side note, I was a little bit giddy in my chest.
Not crazy spoilers, but
would make a surprise visit to Tampa here for this premiere. I was half expecting him to rappel from the fucking ceiling or something, like, "What the fuck is up, Tampa?" or something like that. But didn't happen, so I gotta say I'm a little disappointed there.
That definitely does not sound like
Mark.
You
gotta be.
That's like maybe old Mark.
Looking at some kind of big.
Or young, that sounds like younger Mark, but like
premiere type
not
shenanigans. It's very surprising and peculiar to not pay a visit to Tampa. But anyway, Iron Lung, you will spend 95% of the film with Markiplier locked in a sub as he is losing his mind on this mission, set in a world where all the stars and habitable planets have vanished and humanity's basically on the brink of extinction. In an effort to survive and try and press forward.
And they'll explain this when we play the game too at the beginning.
Simon, played by Markiplier, in a submarine in an ocean of blood on an important mission for the sake of humanity. They have found some... I don't know how deep I can get into the synopsis without it getting into spoiler territory. An ocean of blood is set on a planet that they have been investigating.
It's not even a planet, Charlie. It's a moon.
Now tasked with an important mission. Should Simon complete this mission, he earns
Not a
his
crazy
freedom.
plot point,
Simon
but, you know.
has a dark and mysterious past, much like Urgot from League of Legends, and this is his way of
I do not get that reference. I do not
back
play
into
League.
society doing this mission. His submarine is called the Iron Lung, and it's got some wacky tech there, and it is a fucking tank. It is built like a colossal shit wagon. Like, this puppy is built to last. And it is equipped with a camera that he will be taking pictures with, and then, of course, sharing with the rest of the station. Those pictures are of the utmost importance with what he finds at the bottom of the ocean of blood. That's kind of like the broad strokes narrative in a nutshell, and I think it's a very interesting narrative that by the end of the film I think becomes very captivating. But I think the first half of the film is very, very slow, and I think fans of the property are going and expecting that. They know it's going to be a slow burn.
It is a very
But
slow
if you don't know
burn
anything
movie.
about Iron Lung,
Especially
you're
the first
expecting
10 to
like a
20
horror movie
minutes.
starring Markiplier, you may be a little underwhelmed for the first like 30-ish minutes of it.
Yeah.
Because this is Markiplier doing some chores, taking some pictures, doing some homework basically, crunching some numbers, and occasionally talking to a woman over the intercom.
That's the part of the movie where it makes me want to dumb it down to an 8.5. Because I feel like if that part of the movie was replaced with something else, I would easily give it a 9. But this beginning part of the movie makes me want to give it an 8.5. Because yes, I understand it is a slow burn and you're trying to build up this like tedious pretense, right? Of just literally, as he explained it, doing chores, just going to the same places over and over again, taking pictures, trying to get some samples for the sake of this humanity mission, right? And it literally goes on for like 10 to 30 minutes. And it is a very slow burn to the point where I must say it did a good job. That's what I expected the rest of the movie to be, but with some creative twist to it, right? I literally was sitting there in the movie theater, and there was some point in the movie where I literally thought to myself, Mark, there's no way that this is the entire movie. There's no way that all this movie is. It's just you turning the knobs, occasionally talking to this woman on the intercom, occasionally talking to yourself, and then just taking pictures. But the creativity he ended up taking with it subverts your expectation from that. The thing is I can't tell if that was intentional or not. Like if was it intentional for you to do this beginning part of the movie for 20 to 30 minutes to build up this expectation that that's all it was going to be, and then all of a sudden the shit gets like spooky as fuck? Because it was not scary the first 20, 30 minutes. If I'm being completely honest, I was a little bored, slightly. Not bored to the point where I would want to leave, but bored to the point where I was like, okay, when's something going to happen? Because especially as someone who has watched him play the game, I know what spooky stuff are supposed to happen. And like the stuff that did happen in the first 20, 30 minutes was just like some sounds. Maybe the submarine shook a little bit, right? Maybe some blood leaked down from the ceiling, right? Nothing like crazy though, right? But damn, does it pick up.
And for me personally, I didn't have a problem with it. It does very much drag sometimes, but overall, it didn't bother me. I've never been someone that's been necessarily put off by slow burns, and I do like eldritch horror type things. So by the end of the film, I definitely did, care about Simon and the mission.
Yeah.
And basically everything that they had put on the plate. But I don't think everybody will. I think a lot of people might kind of tune out in the first half, and it won't be until the second half where they start to really give a fuck. Now, I want to get my biggest complaint out of the way immediately. I'll just rip the Band-Aid off. This movie, especially towards the end, has this, I don't even know if I can call it like a mixing issue or what, But there is just
the audio
so
quality.
many, like, characters talking sometimes
Yes.
that are layered on top of each other, and especially like the main antagonist, the way in which they speak and the way in which the filters are used on the voice makes it fucking impossible to comprehend what they're saying, like what words they're actually using.
Yes, I agree with
this. A lot
this.
of like the dialogue that you hear from some of the characters is very mumbly, which I do think is by design, but it's also mixed in a way where even when I think it's supposed to be more clear and you're supposed to be able to like pick certain things up, certain elements from the speech and be able to understand the message of what they're saying, it's just inaudible and it's like impossible to decipher, like especially at the end.
Yes. At the end of the movie, there's this whole like, once again, spoilers. Like, if you don't want to listen, then just mute. Mixing issues in a movie. First time I'm hearing such a complaint. Well, Mel, you have to understand, this is Markiplier's first ever movie, and it's fully self-funded, directed, funded, published by him. There's no like official studio backing him up on this. This is all him. Of course, he has a team that he's working with, but it's not like a well-established studio like people in Hollywood have, right? This is no like Warner Bros. This is no like anything like that. I'm not saying it's because he's bad. I'm just saying people don't tend to complain about such a thing. Well, that's because people don't complain about it because it's not really an issue when it comes to professional studios. But there is, because I do want to watch it with you, Mel, and you'll see when we watch it. There is a part of the movie at the end where the main character, Simon, he's very low on oxygen. He has a concussion, and there's parts where it's like slightly schizophrenic, but also slightly just like many voices overlapping. It's very like psychological horror-esque. But there's filters used on the voices where sometimes they drown out each other by being too loud, or sometimes it's just inaudible. And it's hard to pick out who's saying what is being said. And it's like, what is the main thing you should be hearing at this certain part of the movie? Because there's people talking over each other, and it's supposed to be conflicting between two characters talking to Simon. And these two characters are talking to Simon, and he's hearing both of them at the same time. One is clearly supposed to seem more powerful than the other and overpowering when they're speaking. But knowing who's talking, knowing what's being said, and knowing what you are supposed to hear at a certain part of the movie was very hard, wasn't very clear. Is it DIY vibes? It's not DIY vibes. It's just like, if I were to describe it in a way, they tried to do something very complicated and stumbled on the landing and almost fell over. But they did stick the landing. But it's like you clearly saw them fumble and stumble and almost land on their ass. They still landed. We just saw all the bad parts, right? And it's like, that's exactly, I'm glad Charlie brought this up because I completely forgot about this. Literally at the end of the movie, I'm listening to all this go down, and I'm trying to listen to what they're saying and what's happening. But it gets to the point where I'm in a theater. I can't rewind it or put on subtitles. So it just left me feel like I'm missing exposition or I missed something important, but the movie just keeps on playing. So you just got to go with what's going on. And then you probably missed a part. You don't know if it's important or not, but the movie keeps playing. The movie keeps playing, and it gets to the point where it happens again. And you're like, okay, was that important? Was this what I was supposed to hear? And I don't know if that's by design or not. I don't know if this was intentional. Because if it feels like it's something that could be intentional, because this whole movie is from the perspective of Simon, where he's going crazy, he's running out of oxygen, he's slowly dying, and he doesn't know what's real or not, and it's a big psychological horror thing, and you don't know if what you're hearing is real or what even you are hearing, what's being said. But it just got to the point where there were parts of the movie where I felt slightly lost and there wasn't much clarity. But in the end, like, you know, the main plot points still happen. But even with the main plot points, the exposition and what they were saying, some of it I felt like I was just like, you know, I'm just like, am I not smart enough to understand what they're talking about or what they're saying? Or is it genuinely just them not being cohesive and it actually being audible to what they're saying?
Which, again, I don't think was intentional, because it felt like, especially when
that's the thing, I don't know if it was intentional.
Directly with certain characters, that you wanted to know what was being said in return, and I think you were supposed to be able to understand it, but personally, I couldn't at all. Like, it felt like trying to remember a dream, trying to figure out.
That's a great way to describe it, actually.
Which adds to, like, the whole ethereal nature of, like, Eldritch Horror.
Exactly.
But it also just becomes kind of a headache when you're hearing Simon clearly respond to something that you have no fucking idea what
was said. So thank you.
Like, confused on.
There is literally a part in the movie where he's having his psychological, like, what the fuck was that? He was having his psychological horror aspect, and something. What the fuck am I just got an ad while the video was paused? What the hell? YouTube, fuck you. Anyways, I say as I'm streaming on their platform. There is literally a part in the movie. Oh, there goes my Twitch stream. Did not mean to do that. Huh? Did it do the thing? There we go. There is literally a part of the movie where something is said to Mark by somebody, and it is so discernible and inaudible. He replies to it, and I'm like, what did you even reply to? Like, what? Like, I understood what you said, but what did they say? And what did they say that provoked that reaction? But I'm so glad he brought that up, because that was something I completely, like, forgot about, because I was more focused on the good stuff, but there are some stuff we need to nitpick at projects in order to make them better in future projects. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Charlie, you're muted.
Even said, so you're kind of like confused on, well, what is being said? Like, you're hearing words, but it sounds like fucking, you know, Charlie Brown's parents. That just felt like a little off to me. Maybe not everyone will feel the same way, or maybe I'm just a fucking moron who just couldn't understand things, and it's more.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't know if I was just too dumb.
I wanted to make a mention of, because it's definitely something I noticed very much at, like, the end of the film. But I want to make a strong mention of something. This movie looks surprisingly good on the big screen.
It is very good.
Because when you hear of, like, an independent film from a fucking YouTuber that's, you know, self-financing it, you're probably picturing, like, some pretty shoddy visuals that don't exactly look all that glamorous. And outside of, like, the first shot was a little rough. It immediately kind of put a sour taste in my mouth, thinking I was about to be just watching, like, a YouTube short or something. Because it didn't look all that great. But after that first shot, it settles into, like, this really good flow of cinematography. Where
yes, the cinematography was very good.
But it hides that really well with some creative shots that feel very claustrophobic and actually highlight some of the best moments of Dread, where things look really good. And actually, even when they do show, like, some of the Eldritch horror, I was expecting kind of, you know, B-movie CGI. They did, like, a really good job.
They did a really good job with the CGI.
CGI visuals, even outside of the submarine. The submarine, which, by the way, is practical effects. It's on, like, a crazy hydraulic system where it's, like, fucking gyrating and shit.
If y'all have not seen the video for, like, how they do, like, the submarine shake effects, they have, so, like, 90% of the movie takes place inside the submarine, right? But it's just interior. They didn't actually build an exterior for this sub, because you don't need to see it. So Mark is in this giant remote control hydraulic. Like there's like 4 different hydraulics, so you can like tilt it in all different directions. He's just in this makeshift room. He's just in this makeshift, like 4-walled ceiling floor area. And it's just like, it's just being shaken by this dude who's outside of it with a controller. And it's just filled with fake blood. And you just hear Markiplier like falling around in there, slipping and shaking and stuff and hitting the walls and like drowning in the fake blood. But it's just like, it made for really good visuals in the movie. I accidentally did not play
Cool.
Charlie. There we go.
The set that they've made for this. Like, I was really, really impressed, and it shines in the movie. They did a great job with that. But of course, there is some CGI when it came to like the eldritch horror elements, and they look very good, except for a couple of moments at the end of the movie. But
yeah, we don't talk about that.
There's nothing here visually that'll make you go, "Ooh, that kind of looked like ass." It's all
good.
Solid. Like,
it's all
across the
good.
board. I was very impressed, and I think the way they filmed their shots, like a lot of their shots, are filmed in a way that do a great job at not letting you see that maybe it's not the biggest budget that they had to work with. And I do think one of the methods they used is one that I don't really like. They did a lot of shaky cam at the end. And I understand.
Yeah.
Because, again, it's not massive budget. So if they kind of just held like a, static camera there, it might not look as good. And it does kind of add to like the hectic nature of the things going on at the end. I get it. Not a big shaky cam guy. I've criticized that in a lot of other movies. I will, of course, make a mention of it here too.
Silence with your ads that we don't care about, Google.
But it's not the biggest deal in the world because that's pretty much just reserved for the ending chaos. But now we gotta get to the biggest piece of the pie here. You're gonna be spending the majority of the movie watching Markiplier. The vast majority of this movie is Simon on screen, Simon freaking out in the sub as he's uncovering horrifying things, as the eldritch horror is interacting with him and the world around him, and you're going to be watching him basically deteriorate, which means we go on an emotional journey with Simon, which means Markiplier is going to have to be doing a lot of heavy lifting with some high quality acting in order to sell this character to the audience. So this movie either hits or shits based on the audience's ability to separate Markiplier from Simon.
Which I will say he did a very good job at. Like, yes, I knew this was Markiplier, but like literally 20 minutes into this movie, not even 20, maybe even 10 minutes into this movie, my brain stopped looking at Markiplier and thinking this is Markiplier. My brain just went, this is Simon. And he did a very good job of making you be emotionally invested into this character and their backstory and all this bullshit that they're dealing with. And going through these 7 stages of grief within this fucking 2-hour movie. And it's like you actually give a shit and you actually feel sorry for him. And you actually want there to be like a outcome where there's a good ending. Even though you know the movie is going to be a bad ending. Like not a bad ending as in like the ending was bad. But like you know it's not going to be like a good outcome. Like you know this is doomed from the start. But like you really hope, like the movie is very good at making, like pulling on your little heartstrings and making you like really believe that there is some hope for Simon, that in the end everything will be okay.
They can buy into Simon as a character as opposed to just Markiplier on the big screen. And that's where it gets tricky. Overall, I think his acting was good. There were some moments that were better than others. I do think when it came to like emotional beats where he's arguing with the woman on the intercom about certain things, again, I'm avoiding spoilers to the best of my ability, but when he's maybe divulging a bit from his past, I feel like it became very hard to see Simon the convict, and instead I was mainly seeing Markiplier instead of this character.
There were some moments like that, but there were other moments where I felt he did really good.
With the woman on the intercom were necessarily hitting the way that I think they wanted them to. And it's not really for any fault of Markiplier's acting. I just think the way that he's conveying his emotions on screen just wasn't really able to sell the stakes. So like when he's really getting frustrated with the woman on the intercom, he's saying, "Fuck you," and "Fuck this." This is ridiculous.
Literally.
I don't,
guys. That is a direct quote from.
Like, I feel like I,
"Fuck you" and "fuck this." That is a direct quote from the movie.
hearing Markiplier in a Let's Play, as opposed to Simon the convict having a blow up at this woman on the intercom, who is basically, I was just about to get into big spoilers, but who is maybe not as cooperative as he would like. So it at times was difficult to see Simon as opposed to Markiplier, but I don't think he ever did like a bad job at acting. It just, some scenes weren't really landing overly well, but I do think he did land more often than not, especially towards the end of the film.
He did a very good job towards the end of the film.
Throughout the film got better. Like, it felt like he got more comfortable playing this character the longer this went on, which is something I said very similarly in his show that he had. In that show, which, forgive me, I can't remember the name, about sleep, I actually think
oh
as the
yeah,
episodes
that's right. He was in a show. I completely
better.
forgot about that.
Like,
I never got to
like
watch it though.
Markiplier is someone who definitely has the ability to act.
Edge of Sleep, I think it was
Needs
called.
time to acclimate to the character he's playing. So in Iron Lung, as we're nearing towards the big climax, towards the end of the film, he is really starting to get into much more of a flow state when it comes to this character, and I was buying into it a lot more, and it did start to shine. So I don't think his acting was bad or anything, but I do think, especially in the beginning where it is slow and it is very much like Markiplier having to do most of the heavy lifting because he is what is on screen the majority of the time, there were moments where it just wasn't really feeling overly amazing. Now I want to make a mention of something else real quick. I know I was criticizing the mixing of like character voices and stuff, how it became very hard to understand what was being said a lot of the time. I don't want it to get confused with like just general sound design in this movie, because I actually thought they did a good job at like the ambient noise and all of the eerie creaks and all of that, where it could actually sell you on like the intensity and the hopelessness of a situation with nothing more than just the sounds of what was going on around Simon, which I know in Iron Lung is something fans praised a lot about the game, how its use of sound was very unnerving. I do think the movie, for the most part, did a good job at that too.
Sound design on ambience was very good, yeah.
Unnerve viewers or showcase just how dreadful it would be to be trapped in this fucking submarine at the bottom of an ocean of blood with an eldritch horror fucking fish thing all around you, right? I think they did a good job using sound and ambient noise to be spooky, but I would never actually call this like a scary movie per se. It's more of like a...
It's like psychological horror.
Dread and kind of like a high concept...
It's not like jump scare spooky horror. It's psychological.
Well enough. I enjoyed it. I don't think it's perfect or anything, but I do think it's a very, very strong debut here for a self-financed and distributed YouTuber.
It is a very good start,
this is just a solid movie on its own two legs, even if you don't know who Markiplier is. But I really do think it is not a movie that everyone's going to like. Mainly because I think the first act just moves very, very slow for anyone that's not already a fan of Iron Lung or Markiplier.
Yeah.
But overall, I think it's solid. I was impressed, and I'm really curious to see if Markiplier will do other ventures like this going forward. I believe he will. Like a very strong talent for it, and I think this was a very decent showcase that makes me kind of excited to see if he'll do anything else with this going into the future. Anyway, that's really about it. See ya.
Alrighty. Well, there you have it. There's Moist Critical's take on it. I agree with the majority of his points. The only point that I really disagree with was his take on Markiplier's acting to discern the separation from Markiplier and Simon. Like, experiencing the movie as this is Simon, not this is Markiplier on the big screen, as he put it. But, excuse me. That's what happens when I talk too long. What is it? The one thing I disagree about is I honestly think that he did a very good job at portraying that this was Simon and this wasn't Markiplier. The part I do agree about that segment he was speaking of was I do think that there were some times where the emotional aspect of it, where it was like, it didn't feel, there was some parts where, yes, it did feel like, okay, this is just Markiplier, right? It's at the point where it's like he was saying, he's like getting emotional and like getting frustrated at talking to this woman on the intercom. He's like, fuck you and fuck this. And he's saying that. And it just felt like, it did feel like Markiplier in some of those moments where it was like, it was just like I understand how this person should be feeling in this situation. The reactions based off certain things happening, it's just sometimes they felt too, I don't even know the right word to describe it. It didn't feel as immersive, if that's the word I would use, for lack of a better term. He would get in these emotional fits where he's frustrated and he's angry and he's confused, and my brain would watch it happen, and it just would make me raise an eyebrow and be like, yeah, I guess they would react like that. But yeah, I am now ready to play the game. I have never played the game. I watched Mark play it like years ago when he played it before he made the movie, but now I am ready to play it. But before we play it, I am going to go to the bathroom. Mod, you are in charge until I am done taking a piss, and then we'll get back. And I'm so glad I have this bloody face toggle. It's gonna work so well with Iron Lung. All right. Wait, no, hold up. Yeah. Yep. All right, perfect. It moves when I speak. All right, I'll be right back, chat. Mod, you're in charge. Alrighty, I'm back. Mel, you're so cute. As a mod, I think Fatless should be spammed. That's a lot of Fatless and Atlas wiggles. Alrighty. God, my favorite part of the movie is where Markiplier was like, and this is my Iron Lung. And then he blew up. It was epic. Alright. Iron Lung, here we go. Let's get rid of the sticky note and let's boot up the game. And since it's spoopy game, we're gonna make it immersive. We're gonna immerse our model into the game. Oh yeah. Here we go. Where's the settings? Here we go. Alright. Let's get into this blood ocean bloodbath. Y'all can hear it, right? Where is it? BGM turn off. Turning up the desktop audio so y'all can hear the unsettling sounds. Oh, let's turn it down to like -5. -5 should be good. We don't want it too loud. We don't want it overpowering your boy. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Let me turn it down a bit more over here actually. And then look down here. Audio seems to be good. Actually, we seem to be clashing a bit. Let me turn it down to like -8. Okay. How's the audio sound with this? If I speak like this, if I'm a little more on the quiet end, how does this sound? Are we colliding at all with the sounds of the game? Alrighty. Let's get the immersion going. Window, where's my iron lung window? Iron lung. Ooh, guys, look. I'm so spooky red. I'm the blood ocean. Or this is me after I come out of the blood ocean. Wow. Hell yeah. Alrighty. I'm ready for the iron lung. When does Markiplier show up? Oh my god, you know what I would love? I would love if they did if they did like a remastered Iron Lung that had Markiplier voice acting, right? Bro, imagine a new Iron Lung game came out where it was way better graphics. It actually imposed on the lore a bit and expanded on that. It had Markiplier being the main voice actor and actually followed more along like the movie plot of it. That would be so cool. Okay, VSync, full screen on. Resolution, sensitivity. I mean, this seems fine. Volume. Yeah. Alright. Let's play Iron Lung. Decades ago, every noon star. Hold up. Wait, please don't skip this. I'm going to turn on my reverb. Every known star and habitable planet vanished, leaving only those who were on space stations or starships. This event became known as the Quiet Rapture. With supplies dwindling and infrastructure crumbling, survivors are searching for any trace of natural resources in a universe of barren moons lit by the ghost light of vanished stars. One such moon holds a strange anomaly, an ocean of blood. You are a convict, tasked with exploring this anomaly in a makeshift submarine nicknamed the Iron Lung. It was not designed for this depth, so you will be welded inside, and the forward window will be closed. There was no time for training. If successful, you will earn your freedom. Okay, thank goodness it didn't skip until I clicked. What's really funny is the one of like 4 Steam. Wait, this is one of the 4 Steam games I have installed. Really, Migo, have you played it recently? Because if there's any, hey, listen, I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it a stizzy stack with you, Migo. If there's any time to play Iron Lung, it is right now. And I've never played it, bro. Migo, get on that shit. Get on that shit. Play that shit, my boy. Play it. Let me move. I'm gonna move the camera a tiny bit. No, okay. I guess it doesn't want to move. I guess it's gonna stay there. All right. Let's get lungin'. How do I press any key to continue? Why did that take so long? It's okay. We here.
Beginning at descent.
Oh.
Cruising depth in roughly 40 seconds. Stand by. I'm seeing some voltage irregularities in the instruments, so keep an eye out for
Oh, whoopsie. Did not mean to click
flames
off.
or anything like that.
I'm not gonna lie, they did a really good design with
Maximum depth.
how they made the
The hole's feeling it, but it's still holding strong.
submarine look in the movie.
Closing porthole shielding.
I plan on it either this week or next, assuming I can stream. Oh, that's fair,
Lose
too.
rate of signal. You'll be at cruise depth soon.
Am I able to move at all?
And be careful. You're on your own.
Oh, there we go. Oh, sensitivity. Hell no. Quick game? No, I just want to change my sensitivity, bro. mouse interact briefing. Okay, we'll quit the game. Oh, that's kind of an annoying thing. I need to turn down my sensitivity. Can I? Okay, that's fine. 0.84 it is. Continue. Can I not? Settings. Apply. Continue. Okay. The continue just doesn't work, I guess. Okay. I mean, it's not like a well, funded, hard produced game. So like, I'll give it some leeway. I'll let it slide a little bit. But that's press any key to continue.
Beginning your descent.
Now I have to listen to this person talk to me again.
Cruising depth in roughly 40 seconds.
I don't want to listen to you. I could just turn down the sensitivity on my mouse, like my DPI.
Voltage irregularities in the instruments, so keep an eye out for sparks or flames or anything like that.
Why would there be sparks or flames?
Approaching max.
I can hear the drips of the blood. Oh god, I hate that. I can hear the sounds of the blood dripping in my ears. Gaming? Yo, what up, Clouks? Welcome back. Welcome back, Pookie. It is an indie game that was produced on a shoestring budget. I get that. It won't be perfect. Yeah, that's fair.
And be careful. You're on your own.
Thank you. Okay. Did the sensitivity even change? I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't feel like the sensitivity changed. I would really like to. That's the map. I would really like to change my settings. This shit is so high. I'm gonna try one more time. Settings. I'm gonna turn that shit to like 10. I'm gonna be so for real with y'all right now. FOV? Can I crank this shit to 100? I wanna see what it's like. Bro, it won't let me continue the game. That's so a little frustrating, not gonna lie. Cox, don't give me that smiley face, bro. Alright. Let me into the iron lung!
Beginning your descent.
Beginning your descent. Oh fuck, sorry.
Cruising depth in roughly 40 seconds. Stand by.
Yes. Oh my god, 100 FOV makes this shit look so goofy. I'm not gonna lie, I think we're gonna restart it one more time and turn that shit back down. This doesn't really give the claustrophobic feeling, and I want to be truly immersed in this. Can I quit now, actually? Nope. Okay. I can't even quit now. Let's test the sensitivity. Let's see how the sensitivity is when we start though.
We're starting to lose radio signal. You'll be at cruise depth soon, so
okay.
And be careful. You're on your own.
Okay. Holy. Okay, so we're definitely not playing on. We're definitely not playing on that sensitivity. We'll go. Oh my god. Roku Nana. Oh, sorry. And anyways, let's turn that shit back down to like 70. Let's go 70. We'll go 70. And it's still not letting me continue. That's okay. I'm gonna end you. FOV in this game needs to be low. Yes, it does. It is. Whew, it is a wiggly boy, I tell you what. That's okay though. Alright, get me in the iron lung.
Beginning your descent.
Beginning your descent.
Cruising depth in roughly 40 seconds. Stand by.
Standing by. Standing by. So when does Markiplier show up in my game?
I'm seeing some voltage irregularities in the instruments, so keep an eye out for sparks or flames or anything.
We're gonna get
like
immersive
that.
in this shit.
Approaching maximum depth.
I need to get that voice thing that Mayo uses where I could add voice effects, add like radio sounds.
Closing porthole shielding.
Oh, the droplets again. Alright, and get me in there,
We're starting to lose
soldier.
radio signal. You'll be at cruise depth soon, so returning and be careful.
Please, please tell me the sensitivity is good. Please tell me the sensitivity is good. Oh, oh, that's so much better. It could be slightly lower, but like I can work with this. This is completely fine. Oh my god. Yep. Terminal. Query? Oh, can I type in Japanese? Is it possible to type in Japanese in this game? No, it is not. At least I don't think it is. Ah, damn. What a shame. What am I typing in right now, actually? Just because I don't know. Okay. Okay. We're in English. I don't know what to do with that terminal. A note? This is not an expedition. It is an execution. When they put you in here, they don't want you to return. And even if you do, even if they keep their promises, what freedoms await you? A few dying ships in a sea of dead stars. If there is still hope, it lies behind the veil. Beyond the veil. I can't read. Hope in this void is as illusionary as the starlight. I will choose to breathe my last here at the bottom of an ocean, unseen, unheard, and uncontrolled. They will get their execution, and I will get my freedom. Zam, Zaddy. Very dramatic, very likey. Okay. So WASD to move, mouse to interact. Can I move these valves? There's some dripping from the condensation and shit. Alright, we are at the bottom of the ocean floor with some twigs. Funny looking twigs. Alright, tab is map. Mouse 1 interact, B is briefing. I don't think I need the briefing. So where are we? Okay. We are at 182x. 182x. This is 322. Okay. Oh, X is this way, my dumbass. We're at 182x, so like here. And then 116. Yeah, so we're like right at the beginning here. Okay, Atlas, at the end of the game, I need you to do something with the terminal. Apparently, it's something new they added on the last update. Oh? Oh? Does it have to do with what happened in the movie? Does it have to do with what happened in the movie? New content, you say, Clouks. New content. Okay. At the end of the game, nothing to do with it. Interesting. So nothing to do with the movie, and it's something new they added. You said at the end of the game. So, Clocks, when you say at the end of the game, I'm assuming you mean when I get to this coordinate, right? I'm assuming you mean here. Like, when I get here? Or when I take the final photo? Like, what part do you mean? My favorite part was when he said it's ironing time and he lunged all over the place. That's literally what I didn't say that verbatim, but that's literally what I said earlier. That was my favorite part of the movie too, Del. Welcome on in, Del. How are you doing? Did you see it, Del? Did you see Iron Lung? I'm playing the game now, but earlier in stream I talked about it. Hi Kai, the film was really good. Oh my god, I loved it. 8.5 out of 10 in my opinion. 8.5 out of 10. It's just a fun thing, not like it'll affect the game, but it takes away the atmosphere. Oh, it's not like something serious. So when should I do it, Clouks? Right before I finish the game? Or like after the game is done, I could like start up a new one and do it. I don't have a rating because I don't watch films often, let alone horror ones, but still very good out of 10. Yeah, I'm with you there. It was a very good movie for A, their budget, and B, like, Markiplier solely producing it. Like, obviously he had a team, but like, with their team and their budget, still very good. Completely unserious, actually, it might be better to start a new one after. Okay, we'll start a new one after just to see the thing they added. Yeah, wasn't the budget like sub 1 mil? The budget was 3 million, actually. The budget was $3 million. It has grossed over 17 times. It's fucking crazy. I know. I'm so proud of him. But yeah, Dale, how are you doing today? It's good to see you. Good to see you. All right. So we're gonna go to. Let's see. Where are we? We're at 182. We're at 182. Blink 182. We're gonna go straight up, and we're gonna stop at 200Y. So we can just go. Saving progress. Oh, so now if I left, I'd be able to save it. So we'll go straight to 200. It doesn't stop on a dime, too. What if I'm going up and I go like that? Okay, then it stops. Perfect. I like that. I like that. Computer still dead? No. Damn. You're planning on getting it fixed, though, right? Or are you planning on getting a new computer? I'm doing good, though. Thank you for asking. Oh yeah, my motherboard spontaneously fucking died last. Oh fucking hell! I have a new board on the way already, but damn, yeah, I'm sorry to hear. What the hell? No idea what caused it at all. That's actually pretty spooky. And stop. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, perfect 200. Oh my god, that's that satisfying feeling where you're like on a pump and you're trying to put in exactly $20, and you just boop and you land right on it. Chipset died? Fuck. Damn. How much did your new motherboard cost? I hope it wasn't like anything crazy. I hopefully don't imagine it'd be something crazy. All right. So now we're at 200. So we just need to go right on the x-axis all the way to we're a little above it, but that's okay. We got to go to 322. So we're going to turn 90 degrees to the right. Oh, way too much, my boy. 90 degrees to the right. And we're going to go till we hit 322. Alrighty. About 150 USD? Oh, wait. No, the dollar has been eating shit. About 180? Oh, yes, that's right, bro. Oh, my goodness. Uh-oh. Hold up. 322. There's something close to me. I'm assuming it's just this wall. Oh god. Well, at least you got your motherboard on the way. So then you'll be able to hopefully just get your PC all fixed up. Should I take a picture of it? It's probably just a wall, but I'll take a picture of it. There we go. Ooh. Yeah, it died at the worst time possible though. Were you planning on doing something? Yeah, that's a wall tree wall thingy. We are going to turn back the other way. $90 degrees. Alright, that'll do. And we're gonna go to 322. Atlas 322. Stop beeping! You're scaring me! Okay. The wall is gone. Go all the way to 322. It's gonna be a hot minute. This is my chance to race at this year's Daymar rally. Gonna miss a specific date that's under NDA, and I'm gonna be... Oh! I'm gonna have to host a racing game tournament off my laptop. Oh, no! Oh, I hope your laptop doesn't explode! Have you practiced? Like, have you done have you tested to see if your laptop can handle it? Ooh, a little too far. Back it up. Okay. 186. Blink 186. Okay. So we're gonna go... Ooh. We're gonna go a little down. Yeah. So 186. Okay. That's good enough. And take a picture. I am hearing stuff I am not liking. Ooh, that makes me uncomfortable. Where am I supposed to be facing? Am I not exactly on it? Altitude 33. Am I... Oh, wait. Angle 33. Sorry. I thought that was altitude. I'm like, can I change my altitude? Custom Unreal Engine settings to absolutely obliterate the graphics and everything. I can run the game on potato mode if I need to. I'm glad you'll be able to run it. I hope everything goes smoothly. It's called depth underwater, not altitude. Oh, that's true. That's true. You're right. Good call. Good call. All right. Angle 33. And picture. Hello. Alrighty. We got some tall rocks. We got some tall mushroom guys. You know what I mean? Vanilla bean. Alrighty. Up next, we are gonna head upwards at a nice 30-degree angle, which we are pretty much almost at already. Actually, we should probably head directly up a little bit. Like there. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll go to wherever I am. We'll go up to like 215 and then head 45 degrees. So 215. Here we go. Wait, fuck, it's 1:47 a.m. Dog, get some sleep. As the movie had noted, weird ass tubes. Rex, welcome back. Yeah, I'm gonna dash. Yes, please get plenty of rest still. You hardworking individual. Good night, Kai. Sorry I wasn't here for that long lull. No, it's okay. You showed up, and that's all that matters. I still got to talk to you a little bit, so, you know. Hell yeah. Thank you for stopping by. It's not like you're required or anything, so if you do stop by, thank you. Rex, you missed it. You missed my talk about Iron Lung. I also watched Moist Critical's video on it. Thank you. And playing game with friend while lurking. Oh, okay. That's understandable. Well, you have fun playing game with friend. Yeah, well, it had been a minute. Missed you. Take care. Oh, missed you too, bud. Please take care too. Please. Not bad sleep schedule. Also, my DMs are always open if you just want to, like, you know, text. Okay. So now we need to get to 378, 263. We'll go at a nice 30-degree angle. Are y'all playing Marvel Rivals right now, bruh? These little fuckers. Alright, so we're at a nice 30 degrees. 378, 263. 378, 263. Enjoy your lurk, Rex. I don't like how it's saved right there. I really don't like how you saved right there. That's Marble rivals? Hell yeah. Marbles are rivaling. Ah, I hate that. I hate that noise. Back your loud ass up. You're right in my ear and I do not like that. Alright, 263. We're gonna go up to 378 at an angle of 0. If I can get it perfectly, right? Yes! Okay. 378. 378. Oh, you're on Arc Raiders? Oh, okay. What are we going to? 263? Or no? Oh, fuck, wait. Fuck. I think we're past it. 263, we gotta go down. What do we do? We're going backwards in this thing. I'm on Arc, although I've been playing a lot of High Guard. It's so fun after the updates. Oh, was there updates on High Guard? Josie, we have to run some High Guard at some point. I'm already playing Wednesday, so obviously not Wednesday. But like, if you want to play some other time, let me know when. I want to play Subnautica 2 so bad. Ooh, Subnautica 2. I am never touching Subnautica, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, Clock's movement is nice and gunplay is super fun. Yes! Oh my god! All three of us have to run up a game. I have decided. Josie Clocks, Get to planning a date, brother. Get to planning a date and a time. Get to planning a date and a time. A lot of hate is unwarranted. Oh yeah, of course it is, bro. Of course, bro. I ignored every single bullshit that has come of like the hate on High Guard. I love it, and Maru voices Kai, so I'm happy. I don't think I can run High Guard. Oh, that's true. You still have your laptop. Ooh, did not think about that. Did not think about that. Did not think about that. Well, you can run Apex. You can run Apex on your laptop. I'm sure you can run High Guard. I'm sure you can run High Guard. 263. All right, we're here. 263. Oh my god, on the dime, I'm a genius. All right, an angle is at a nice 50. So are we running the 5s on High Guard? Oh, yes. Oh my god, can we please? I forgot they added 5-player. I forgot they added 5-player. Wait, is it like, are they 2 separate game modes? Is it 3-player and 5-player, or is it only 5-player? Does anybody know? Sorry, we should be focusing on Iron Lung. Y'all are getting me distracted. I have a mission to complete. Am I not? Oh, I'm not at the right location yet. Hold up. Yo, y'all need to chill the fuck out with... Oh, the noises. I hate them. We're at 348. We're supposed to be at 368. Or 378. God damn, I was way off. Alright. 378. Very, very soon. 3, 2, 1. Okay. That should be good enough. And at an angle of 50. Separate? Alright, that makes me happy. That makes me happy. I can still run the 3s and we can run the 5s. We gotta plan something. Get a group chat going. Get a group chat going, Josie. Find us a 5 stack so we can play. Alright. Boop. Some more teefies. Some long, weird-looking tubes. That didn't count? Oh, I'm at 30. I'm supposed to be at 50. Whoopsie. Bro, I'm delusional. 50. Boop. Show me tubes. Nice. All right, we got the tube. We got the tube. They're gonna make me go. They're gonna make me go to this long one over here. That's so annoying. Okay. So we're gonna go to. We're gonna go to about. What is that? 345. Oh no, more like 3. Okay, so this would be 325. We can go to like 325 and then go 30 degrees upwards, or negative 30, I guess. What would that be? 3, because that would be 360. What would that be? That would be 320. Go 320 degrees. So we'll get to 3. So we'll go up. We'll go up to like 315. Stop with the noises. Stop. Oh, it's right in my ear. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. Very good sound design, but you stop it. Okay. So we'll go up to 315-ish. We're looking at a nice 310 Atlas, 310. It's fine. That's just a wall. It's just a wall, Alice. It's just a wall. It's just a wall. It is just a wall. There's nothing else. There's nothing else. There's nothing else. Whew. All right. So we're at 310. Now we got to back it up. We got to back it up to about 315-ish. Because 310 would be here. Would be at like 315-ish, right? So we'll point it left. We'll point it hard left. 90, 180, 270, right? Yeah. 270. And mush! to 315-ish. 315. That's just a wall, Atlas. Ignore it. The wall cannot hurt you unless you go into it full force. 315. Nice. Back it up a bit. Nice. All right. And then we'll turn to a nice 320. Nice. Okay, we should be good to just head straight to the tunnel. Let's just take a nice little picture. Not a lot of stuff floating around. Looks like a bunch of dust, actually. And then we're gonna head straight all the way to... We're gonna get to about... it depends which one we hit first. Whether we hit 265 first on the x-axis, or whether we hit about like 380, 390. Whichever one we hit first. Awesome. Fucking hell! Scared the shit out of me. That's not cool, bruh. Like, thank you for telling me. But fuck, that got my ass. All they did was tell me oxygen was low. Oh my god, should I have my heart rate monitor on for this? Hey, yo, time out. Where's my heart rate monitor? We're gonna get the heart rate monitor on for this one, boys. Alright, there's the battery. Where's the strap? Where's my strap? Hold up, guys. I'm gonna look for my my heart rate monitor strap. Where are you? Heart rate monitor strap. Is it on the floor? I hope it isn't. Yeah. Oh, heart rate monitor, where are you? I don't want to break anything while I'm looking for it. Maybe I put it on my table. Honestly, there's a high chance I put it up here. Those are hair ties, Atlas. Heart rate monitor strap. Hey, I found it. Let's go. All right. This shit is so old, though. I'm wondering if it still even fucking works. I'm wondering if it will even connect. All right. Oh yeah. All right. Let me get this heart rate monitor on. I like how they have a left and right, even though it don't really matter. All right. If this battery still works, I'll be hella impressed. Clouks, just delete Apex. Delete Apex. You ain't playing it right now. All right. Let's get the heart rate monitor on. No. Just delete Apex. You can always reinstall it when you actually go to play it. All right. Is my heart rate monitor on? I don't think my heart rate monitor is on. Let me see. It's plugged in, but I haven't heard it beep. Maybe I put it in wrong. I don't think the battery's dead because it hasn't been plugged into anything. Ouchie mutton. All right. Ugh. Here we go. All right. I have the heart rate monitor on, but I honestly don't think the battery is on. I could try. Let me check the app real quick. See if it connects. And if it doesn't, that's okay. I'll have to re-download it. Oh god. The position I see my model frozen is so funny. Hold up, let me where's my... I have frozen time and I am speaking through you through your conscience. Everything is frozen right now except you and I and your thoughts. Scan for device. Don't worry, I'm just implementing chips into your brain. My Bluetooth is on. Yeah, I think this thing might be dead. Actually, give me 1 second. I'm going to actually, real quick, I'm going to put on a be right back sticky note on my face. Just real quick. Because I think I might know a place where there are batteries. But if there aren't, then that's fine too. It's actually right around the corner here. Give me 1 second. Oh shit. Atlas, don't break anything. I think I have batteries over here. There's a good chance I don't though, because your boy is ill-prepared when it comes to this stuff. He's an ill-prepared boy. I have batteries here, but it's not the batteries I need. Yep. Don't see the battery I need, and that is quite unfortunate. There is, however, a good chance that I have it in the drawers back there. I really don't want to spill anything over here. Let me see if there's some back here. Any batteries at all? Any batteries in the drawers? There's batteries, but not the batteries I'm looking for. What about you, huh? Ooh, are you... Can I rip this out? Probably not. Oh, maybe that's what these are for. Push this. Wait. I think I might have found something, y'all. I think I might have found a battery. Bro is actually rummaging through the iron lung. Yeah, guys, I'm just looking around the iron lung right now. Give me 1 second. I hope this is the same size battery. I found a controller that has a battery that might be the one I need for the heart rate monitor. I have to open my heart rate monitor real quick. Surely I have a coin in my wallet somewhere. Atlas, surely you have a coin. There you go. Attaboy. That'll do. Let's open this puppy up. Are you the same battery size? Please tell me you're the same battery size. Yeah. This battery is wedged in there. How do I get this battery out? Ooh. There we go. So this is a size, what size does this say? 01? 07? What size do you say? Are y'all the same? CR2032. Oh my god, I think they're the same. Hold up. Guys, I think I might have just done it. I think I may have found a battery that works. Plus side on the side. And then we do that, right? And then we twist it close. Alrighty. I think we might be good. Hold on. The moment of truth. We plug it in. I'm going to be honest, y'all. This might be dead. The battery fits perfectly. I just think the other battery I just put in might also be dead. All right, it wasn't worth it. I think both are just genuinely dead. Well, fuck me, I guess. Okay. Well, I'll just take off the heart rate monitor. Release me! Release me! All right. Well, what a shame. I just got slapped by like 3 different water bottles. Oh yeah. All right, we're back, and we're better. We're back and we're better than ever. Oh. Here we go. Are we good now? Girl? Ooh, the tracking does not feel right. Hold on. Get your ass over here. Custom wall that I've walled myself into my studio setup. Here we go. And all right, should be good now. Should be good. Can't get the heart rate monitor, but that's okay. Where the fuck are we again? I forgot what I was doing. 346. Oh yeah, we're just heading up until we hit 400 or 259, whichever one we hit first. I think we'll hit the 259 first. Maybe they seem to be on par. To be honest, was it 259? Yeah, I think we'll hit 259 first. Oh, yep, yes, we did. Why are you saving? I don't like that you are saving. Now that we hit 259, I do not enjoy that. I did not enjoy the heinous shit you do. 259 on the x-axis, which means we're gonna go straight up to 406. 406. Straight up. Straight up! Whoosh. Whoosh. There we go. Stop making noises. Stop making noises. You're making me uncomfy. 406. 406, right? 406. Oh, too far past. Is that blood? That is blood. That is blood dripping. Oh, it's dripping over there too. All right, 296. That is the wrong way. 296. 296. Perfect. Oh, I can use this. Woo. Cool. What do we got? Ooh, some wormy guys. My brother in Christ, you are inside a blood ocean. And your point, huh? Your point? Shut up. Let's see here. All right. That one down. So we can go the opposite direction now where we were. Which, if we were to go opposite, would be 320 minus 180 would be 220. Oopsie, past it. It would be. I'm hearing noises and it's making me uncomfortable. Would it be 140, right? I think it'd be 140. Okay, we'll go 140 from maybe a bit more for now until we start to hit the wall, and then we'll turn. All right. Oh, did not mean to do that. God, the sound design in this game is too good. All right, so we want to get to Y level 300 and around X 300 as well. Slightly above both. God, I really don't like that noise. God, that activates something in my primal brain that's just like danger. They call that the flight. Okay, that's a wall. I'm gonna turn a bit this way. And then go a little more this way. Okay, so we've hit X 300. So we're here. We're on this line right now. We still might be a little too high. We'll go a little lower. Okay. So now we're like here. We're gonna go straight across. We're gonna go straight across to about 380, 385-ish. 380, 385. Mush! Mush Winnie Bun. Oh, that's a wall. Let's not hit that, Atlas. That's that, right? Yeah. As long as I'm... Don't hit the wireless. You're fine. You're fine. You are A-okay. 380. 380. You got this, Atlas. You're almost there. Oh, that's okay. That's a wall. Yep. Backing up. My fault, OG. So now we want to go up diagonally this way at like a 45-degree angle-ish. There we go. About there should work. Mush! We're gonna go all the way to like 400. Full speed ahead. So full speed ahead. That's a wall. All right. So we're at 400. And where are we on the y-axis? 333. Nice. 333. So we're about in the middle-ish. We're slightly high. We probably want to go a little lower. Like here. Yeah. And then we can just go straight, right? Or are we still to 328? 328 should be... 328's fine. Yeah, 328's fine. We can turn now. We can turn 90 degrees. There we go. And then we'll go all... Fucking hell! Yeah, right back at you, bitch, huh? Huh? Shut up! Yeah, how do you like them apples, huh? How does it feel when I do it to you, huh? Bitch ass. How do I fix you, huh? What valve do I have to turn to fix you, huh? Boop. Alrighty. Can I crouch in this game? Look at the blood. Alright, I guess it's just like that now. I guess we just go. Alright. All the way to yonder way. We're looking at a nice X560 or Y277, whichever one we hit first. Probably hit the Y, to be honest. Shouldn't hit any walls, should be 100% fine. So it's 560 or 277. Yeah, we're definitely hitting 277 first. Actually, yeah, we are. We're still 100 away from the X. Oh, maybe we won't. Maybe we'll hit it around the same time, actually. No, we won't. We're definitely hitting the 270 first. Place your bets, people. Place your bets. You can stop with that ominous music. That's not necessary. Alright, and then we just need to go to 560, which will be more straight across a 90-degree angle. And onward! To 560, right? Oh, we got 277, not 270, Atlas. You dingle butt. You dingle bingus. We can go like that. Alrighty. Then we're gonna get to... Ooh, wait, hold on. Pause. Would you... Wait. What do you mean there was something, huh? What are you? You look like some plant. Who was looking at me, huh? Which one of you fucks were looking at me, huh? Fuck, this game is really good at making you feel scared to shit. Cox, don't you give me that eyeball. I know what that means. You think you're slick, huh? You think you're a slick boy. Alright. 277. Now we just need to... Oh, we're right here. We're at 560. Okay, so 43 degrees, right? 43 degrees. Not scary at all. 43 degrees. What do we got? Who is you, my boy? Oh, so you're just gone now. That's fine too. That's fine. Are you sure? Are you sure you don't want to just like show up again? No, you're good? Alrighty. Alrighty, if you listen, man. We'll keep in contact. Fucking hell. Alright. Let's point down at a nice low angle here. Is that what we need? A little more. We can go a nice 145-ish. And what are we going to? 613 and 197. 613 and 197. Hey! All I can say is I scared him off. When did my phone stop charging? There we go. All I can say is I scared him off. You know. He didn't want none of this. He didn't want none of this. 613, 197. 613. $613, $197. Not a scratch. Tis a scratch even maybe. $613, $197. Bingo. 613. And then 197. We need to go down. Straight down at 180 degrees. Down, down in the merry-go-round, and baby, we're going down swinging. I'll be a number one. 55 degrees. 55 degrees. Here we go. 55 degrees. Yeah, 55 degrees. Skeleton! Photograph the complete skeleton. Nice. Hey, little boy. Little boy. Another picture. I want more of a picture of the head. Here we go. Boop. Hell yeah, look at that smile. God damn, 9 out of 10 dentists recommend. God damn. My fault, I meant 10 out of 10 dentists recommend. Sorry. Fuck that shit, man. Oh my god, they're gonna make me go all the way over here through this little fucking sphincter, bro. Fine. Alright, let's aim for an easy 250, 750, 250. We're just gonna buck for it. 750, 250. Here we go. It's a little far away, but we need the samples. 750, 250. Should be an easy day at the office. 750, 250. This is what my stomach sounds like after I eat anything even remotely spicy. Would you like some pepper on that, sir? No, actually. It makes me fucking gurgle and makes my mouth extremely bitter when I wake up. I'm gonna get a picture of you. I'm gonna get a picture of you. Damn it. I just wanted your picture, man. Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know I'm human too? Well, you're probably not human, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna marry her anyway. What if I did a cover of that? What are we at? 250 on the x-axis. 250 on the y-axis. Supposed to get to 750-ish. We're close. Go a little straighter. Oh, slow down there, boyo. We're at 750 right now. This is going to be the hard part. So we're at 750, 250. We're going to want to angle it slightly upwards. This way. It's going to be a tight squeeze. Where are we? 760? So we're like here now. 760. We want to be below 275. We don't want to go above 275. Okay. Let's calm it down there, Atlas. I hear you making noises. I'm no longer affected by you. Alright. There we go. We can go straight here until we get 800. So we'll go straight until we hit 800. Fucking hell. This shit intense. Stop dripping. Okay. So now we gotta point it up. We're gonna go straight up until we hit the 300 mark on the Y. Please don't hit anything. Why are you saving progress? You're gonna spawn something that's gonna fuck me over. Alrighty. We're at 300, so now we're just gonna... Where are we on the y-axis? 831? So we're like right here. Okay, so we can nosedive. We can nosedive at a hard angle like here. Right? I like a nice 140. Okay, so we're looking for 864, 258. 864, 258. 864. 864. 258. Back it up, Atlas! Go a little wide here, buddy. 864. All right. And what degrees? 209. I don't know which way it would have been better to turn. 209, 209, 209. Am I going to be taking a picture of a wall here, Chief? You know, goddamn sense. What am I looking at? What exactly am I looking at? This shit wasn't in the movie. What are you? Huh? I guess it really was just a wall. Alright, well, back up the way we came, I guess. Let me see, do I have any water? Let me get a quick sippies of water. Oh yeah. Alrighty. I'm Gucci. Let's go back up. Let's go back up. A little more at an angle. There we go. That should be fine. Alright, we're going to go back until we hit our 300 Y mark. Gonna have to go back the same way we came in. Here we go. Alright, hit that 300 Atlas and then slam on the brakes, my boy. Alright. We're at the 300 mark. Where are we on our x-axis? We're at 830, which means we're about halfway, a little more. So we can start taking a nosedive at a nice, I don't know, 180, like a nice little, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you know what I'm saying? Like at that angle. Yeah, that should be fine. We'll be alert if... Oh, a little wrong direction there, Atlas. 45 would be... 25? 25. Not too dramatic, but like... Actually, yeah. 25 should be fine. Let's go! Doing the maths in my head. Alright, so we want to stop... maybe around the point where we hit... 800, which is very soon. Either that or 275. Alright, we're getting close to the 275 wall. How fast are you beeping? Alright, we're at 275 mark. 805, which means we're here. At the 275 mark on the Y. Which means we're right here. Which means we can start turning a bit more. Not exactly 270 degrees, but like a little under. A little down under. So we want to stop before we hit the 775 mark on the X, because that just means we would slam right into the wall. 775. Slow down, Atlas. We're at 268 on the Y, which means we are 268. I think we're still 268. I think we're still good to keep heading in this direction. How fast are you beeping? Hey, this beat fire. Hey. Alright. We're gonna maybe straighten out a little more just so we don't end up hitting that wall. How close are we to that? 267? 267. 773. 773, 267. We're a little closer to the top wall. Well, currently closer to the bottom wall, but that's fine. We can squeeze right through here. And then once we make it out, then we can just... Fucking hell! How many times are you gonna... Fuck you. Fuck you and fuck this! Alright, set the famous Markiplier line. Twigs! Alright. Oh god, let's keep it moving. Alright, so our goal is to line up... we're going straight down like this. The little wall right there, we don't run into it. Where are we right now? We're at 752. So we're still close to here. We're going to angle it a bit more down so we don't run into the wall over here that we're eventually going to hit. But we'll want to run around 620, 650-ish. 650-ish, around 200, 225. Should be easy sailing from here. What was it? What was it again? 650, 650-ish, 225. 650, 225. What the fuck was that? My fault, OG. Oh, wait, fuck. No. Wait, where am I? 565. Wait, that's fine. Actually, 565. Let's turn this bitch and go straight up. I didn't realize how far I went. No, too far, Atlas, too far. Alright. We're going up, up, time of a moment. Weren't we 265? We might want to go a bit to the right, Alice. Just like slightly. Like, I would feel comfortable with a nice... Actually, no. We're good. We're gonna head straight. We're gonna head straight course on like 1 degree angle. We gotta go all the way up to 500. Why? Shit, say less. That's gonna be quite a journey, though. Quite a long, arduous, and alone journey. What's beeping right now? Where are we? 390? Yeah, so we're currently at this little sphincter over here. Clocks, thank you for the 69 waste points. Nice. Saving progress again, which means you're gonna do something that I'm probably not gonna like. Guys, I'm starting to hallucinate in real life. I thought I just saw something next to me. I've been down in the submarine for too long. Who are you? Stop making noises. Stick bug. Get stick bugged in 2026, bitch. Fuck, this game makes me very This is very unnerving. We're almost there. We're almost there at 500. I guess I could have some more empanadas for dinner. Who is it? Would you like to try a free sample? Off to 500. I don't think I could even catch a picture of that thing if I wanted to. Alright, we have reached the 500 mark. We are at 500 Y. We are at X 568. So now we just need to change it at a nice little angle like this. And maybe a little higher. And then we go! We're looking at 623, 520. 623, 520. Looks like we're going to hit the 520 mark first. And then we'll go to the 623. Ooh, a little too far, Atlas. A little too far. 623, 623. 623, 623, 623, 623, 623, 623, 623, 623. 623, 23, 23. Alright. Back your ass up, Atlas. 63. Hey! 63 angle. Let's back that bitch up. 63, we passed it. 63. Fuck. 63, nice. Alright. Say cheese! Ooh, some more bones. Is that like a nice little spine we got there? Nice little spine. Anything out of the ordinary? Nope. Seems fine to me. Alright, so now we got 3 more to go. 3 more to go, and we're done, boys. 3 more to go. So we're gonna head straight at a nice 270 until we hit. Oh god, it's a little fuzzy there. But we'll stop around the 375 mark. We got a mark. Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier. Hello everybody. Anyways, 270. 270. 270. Oh, too far. 269. Nice. Oh, nice. So Y is at 520. 520. 520. We're just below the halfway mark, which is completely fine. Our goal is to get to around 375. Once we hit the 375 mark, we'll be Gucci. Alright, we have a long, expeditious journey ahead of us. Fun fact, expeditious comes from the word expedition, if you did not know. Now you know. A little bit of English knowledge to drop on your ass. We do have quite a bit to go. What did I say? 375? Holy shit, we got a whole 200 to go. We can tell some ghost stories on the way there. Once there was a man. What am I hitting? Probably that. Once there was a man named Migo. Now, Migo wasn't always like this. Migo used to be charismatic, charming even. He used to be well known upon the people as the man, the myth, the legend, Migo Phage. But then one day he noticed something when looking in the mirror. He noticed less.
Oxygen notification.
Fuck you. Middle of my fucking story. He noticed there was a lot less hair on his head than usual. He had begun to bald. And day by day, trying to find a solution, he realized he got more and more bald, revealing his true nature. 2 antennas. 520? Where is that? 520, 354. Oh shit, we're almost at the wall. Atlas, back your ass up. 375, you completely missed it. Oh, I didn't mean to turn around. I just meant to go backwards. Spooky time over. He realized that he was bald. The end. Spooky. It's just a joke, guys. Migo isn't actually bald. I'm just kidding. I don't know. And even if he was, he'd be fine. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look how Johnny Sins turned out. Alright, we are at 375, which means we're gonna go at a nice coopy angle over here. Boop. Boop. We don't have to go at exactly 360, but it would be nice. 5 degrees off is 6 degrees off is fine even. Alright, time to head on through and hope it's okay. We're just gonna head straight up. We're going up, it's our moment. Yeah, we're going through a canal. This is definitely not spooky at all. Alright, we're going. We want to go up till about the 725 mark. 725. We might be veering a bit too much. We might want to turn slightly more upwards. Maybe a nice 380 or 358. Atlas, speak. At a nice elevation. Looks very simple. Looks very simple. Once again, 725. 725 is the objective of height. We seem to be doing good for now. Alright, looks like we're clear. Looks like we'll clear for now. 725 Atlas, 725Y. Think of it like Minecraft coordinates. 725Y. We're almost there. Fuck! Get your bitch ass out of here. I was like, it's looking a lot brighter. Alright. We're all good? Why are you catching on fire, man? We're looking good. We got some rocks. We got some rocks on the ocean floor. Can I collect them? Can I collect the rocks? 725, Atlas. 725. 725. You got this. You the man. You're the man with the plan and the big dick. 725. 725. I don't want any more steam valves going off. No, thank you. 725. All right, we've reached our 725 mark. We're at 365x. 365. We're looking at it around here. Now we're going to need to go up at an angle leftish. Maybe too much. We are looking for a nice 325. 325, 741. 325, 741. Whichever one we hit first. Probably going to be the 741. You are saving progress, which is making me a very unhappy individual, if I'm going to be completely honest. 325, 325, 325. We need to go 270 degrees. Nice. Nope. All right. 325. We are on the way. 325, 325. Oh, Katu has also started playing Marvel Rivals. All right. What angle are we looking at? I should have gone here first, to be honest, but that's okay. 18 degrees! 18 degrees. Ladies and gentlemen, 18 degrees! Oh, fuck, that is way too much. 18 degrees. 18 degrees. Cool. Looks like a giant vegetable. Boobs. Alright. That's fine. Alright. Let's head back down. We can head straight down. If we just head straight down to 660. 660. Straight down to 660 and it should be success. Nice 180. 660. 660 is our new heading. We're running low on oxygen. Getting hard to breathe, but we're fine. Alright. I don't like playing horror games, but this is an exception. Do it for Markiplier. 660, 660. Alright, Alice, we have reached a nice 660. Back your ass up, please, and thank you. Boop. Alright. Now that we've hit 660, we should just be able to take it straight across all the way to about 175. No, that's 200. 200. We're going to go straight to 70 degrees all the way till we hit 200, Atlas. Should be an easy breeze. Easy breezy lemon fettuccine, which I was going to get tonight, but to be honest, might just be I have empanadas just waiting for me, so I'm going to eat that. Alright, 100 more to go, Atlas. 100 more to go. Anything on fire? Anybody hiding around the corner? Boob. Booba. Fuck. Ah! Alright, I think we're good. 200. We got this. Let's get this shit. Are you gonna tell me my oxygen's low soon? Huh? Are you gonna do that? Or are you gonna wait till I get this last one to make it suspenseful? Oh, we're entering the tunnel. 200, Atlas. 200, and you'll be fine. 200. 200, 588. 200. Alright. Back your ass up, Atlas. 200, I said. I said, boy. Alright. And then... So we're at 200. So we're right here, right? We're right here. Let's dive down. Let's dive down, Alice. Fuck. Is that good enough angle? Looks good to me. Maybe a tiny bit more. 1 degree couldn't hurt. Fuck. Okay, so down to 600. If we start hearing some fast-ass beeps, we're gonna cut it. Starting to get close to the other wall. I think we're good. What is that? That light? Little fern. Fucking hell! Stop that. I don't like it when you do that. I said no more steam. Bitch ass. Fucking hell. Alright. Where are we at? 612? 612, 181. 612, 181. Seem to be chilling. A little further until we hit exactly 180. And then we'll head straight down to 5. Head straight down. We should be able to go straight down now, right? Yeah. 576. We'll go straight down. 576. 576. Looks like we're heading right to whatever that is. It looks like a sea urchin. The front of my submarine is shaking and twisting and shit. I'm assuming you're what I have to take a picture of. $184. Alrighty. Question mark, question mark, question mark? Lassie, what should I wear? What class you got today? I think recently Baby has been in a cute mood, so you should wear something cute. JP leadership and volunteer. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Wear something cute. Wear something cute. Last time you showed them you were cute. This time last time you showed them you were cool. This time you showed them you're cute. You know what I'm saying? Alright. Time to turn around and go back up the way we came. Ooh, a little far. The emptiness, the void, it beckons, it calls. And to whom you shall answer to, nobody knows. Black plastic garbage bags are always a good fit. Oh my god. And if you get the scented ones too, it's like free cologne or perfume. You know what I'm saying? Alright. So let's head back out at an angle. I am leaving your bitch ass. Okay, we're gonna be hitting a wall soon. Let's turn a bit more. We're gonna wanna go up until we hit that 660 mark. Okay, we're starting to get close to the other wall. Fuck, did I hit something? I think I hit a wall. Scared the shit out of me. 277. Wait, what? Wait, what? Where am I? 277. 634. 634, 277. Why am I here? The hell? I said, boy. Guess I'm here now. Alright, time to head on over. We're gonna want to try to get to 700Y with a nice 475. 700Y, 475. We'll probably hit the 400 first, to be honest. Maybe. Saving in progress. I no likey that. 700Y, what was it? 700Y, 475. 475X 700Y. Why do you do this to me? Yeah, we're probably gonna hit the 700 first, to be honest. 15 away, T minus 10. And we have touched down. We are at 700. So now we can hit straight until we hit the 575 mark. Get it straight, 90 degrees. Till we hit the 575 is what we're looking at right now. 575. Our submarine is no longer swirling in and out of existence. So I think we're good. I wonder what would have happened if I ran into the sea urchin thingy. What are we going to? 575, right? 575. Why are you saving progress? 575. 575. We got this. Oh, whoopsie. Did not mean to press that arrow. Can I use a binder? Who are you? Oh my. Fucking hell. That is terrifying, yeah. That is... Fuck. Fuck my life. That's cool and all. You didn't need to do all that. I'm like a chill guy. You didn't need to do all that. My lights are flickering now. Be gone, demon! 575, 575. Nothing's gonna stop me. I'm on my way to 575. You can't stop me, cause I'm Atlas. What is next to me? That is going through the tunnel. 575. We are 60 away. Nothing can stop me, no. Don't stop me, cause I'm running out of oxygen, Going through the blood ocean in my iron. That's blood. That's not good. So we're at 575, 700. We got low oxygen. There's clearly a leak. It's not good. I have no repair tools to prevent this from happening. Alrighty, we're gonna go up. We're going up again. At a nice 30-degree incline-ish. Until we hit that nice... What is that? 775, 600, 670, 700, 775, 600, 600, 775, 600, 500, 600, 600, 775, 600. We're probably gonna hit the 600 first, which is okay. 600. 600. So we're at 600. We can keep going. We're at the 600 mark, but like we're at like 744, which is like here. So like we can go a little further until we hit that wall. You know what I'm saying? We can go like a little further. I feel like the blood has risen. Does anybody else feel like the blood has gotten higher? I feel like the blood has gotten a little higher. Just me? Okay. Start turning. Can I have a briefing? Actually, I don't want to press it just in case it's long as shit. Where am I? YY 775? So we've reached this. So go wide all the way until 675. 675, here I come. 675, 675, 675. I feel like the lights are flickering a little more than they're supposed to be. Flickering. 675, 675. Back it up, Atlas. Back it the fuck up. Boop. Line that shit up perfectly. We want a nice perfect lineup. Ah, delicious. 675. We're gonna go straight up. 675, 828. We're gonna get this perfectly. We're gonna get this perfect. Fuck. Perfect. All right. We're gonna go all the way until 828. 828. And nothing will get in my way. Absolutely nothing at all. Not even a giant anglerfish. 828. 828. Ooh, back it up, back it up. 828. Back it up, 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 back it up. We're gonna get this last picture perfect. Literally picture perfect. 675, 828, and now a perfect 295. Perfect 295. Are y'all ready? Final scan. Fuck. 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 Yes! The perfect dimension. Fucking hell! That made my head numb. That's probably not a good thing. That made my head go numb. That scared the fuck out of me. Oh my god. That shit got me so hard. Beyond the veil. That shit got me so hard. Because I misremembered from when Mark played this game. Should I have been wearing an HR monitor? Bro! I don't have any batteries. I tried putting one in earlier. But both batteries I had were dead. Oh, fuck. What I thought happened at the end of the game was you go to take the picture. And then after you take the picture, you head to the front of the ship, and then it pops out. I didn't know it popped out when you went to go take the picture. Oh, that got me so good. Fuck. Yours takes batteries, mine is rechargeable. Well, that's pretty cool. I use Pulsoid. I bought a cheap one that runs on batteries, so that might be why. Fuck, man. That got me good. I mean, I have no HR monitor. Yeah, totally. Fuck, that got me. Oh god, I need to take a little breather real quick. This is why I don't play horror games. I guarantee I have some, like, I don't want to trigger migraines. And I wouldn't be surprised if horror games triggered migraines. That shit got me good. It got me good. Alright. Cloaks. It's time for funny. We're gonna go do the funny and then we're done. And then we'll end stream. Fucking hell, Markiplier. Markiplier, your movie wasn't even as scary as this. Oh, but goddamn, the movie was so much better. Let's drink some water, shall we?
Beginning your descent. Cruising depth in roughly 40 seconds. Stand by.
Clocks, if this is a jump scare, I'm killing you.
I'm seeing some voltage irregularities in the instruments, so keep an eye out for sparks or flames or anything like that. Approaching maximum depth. The hole's feeling it, but it's still holding strong. Closing port hole shielding.
Go type in the terminal CH mark.
You'll be at cruise depth soon, so refreshing and be careful.
CH mark. What does CH mark stand for? Is it Markiplier? Is it channel Markiplier? If I type this and I get jump scared, Clouds, I'm killing you. I'm taking off one headphone. Activated Markiplier mode. Oh my god! Oh my god! Aww! Is that Chica? Hi, Chica. Bro, this is more unsettling than the actual submarine. Oh, I was hoping it would just be Markiplier. What the fuck? What up, Mark? How you doing, man? Is the fire extinguisher Mark II? Oh, it isn't. Hi, Chica. Whoosh. Whoosh, you good girl. Whoosh, whoosh. Alright. There's also lore in the terminal, but I don't think you could find it anywhere other than online. Lore. What's the fucking name of the submarine in the movie? I don't know. The silent fracture, what was it called? Fracture. Booba. No, okay. Cool twigs, bruh. Alright! Get me off of this goddamn game. Get me off of this game. I'm done! I'm done! I don't want to do this anymore. Oh god. That... Oh, that jump scare really got me. Did anybody clip it? I'm curious. Oh, fucking hell. Alright. Just get me on my full screen, bruh. Oh my god. The quiet rapture, that's what it was. It probably wouldn't even have popped up anything, to be honest. Alrighty. Fuck my life. Oh god. Alright. I'm gonna end stream and enjoy some lovely food after this. Thank you guys all for hanging out with me today. I never want to play another horror game again. Fuck my life. Alrighty. We're gonna rate. Oh, fuck. めっちゃ怖かった. Alright, thank you guys all for hanging out with me and enjoying my yaps, my talk about the movie, and me playing the game. Oh. Oof. My Sodas, thank you for the stream. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for coming by and chatting. I really appreciate it. みんな、この配信見に来て、俺の話を聞いてくれてありがとう。本当にめっちゃ面白くて楽しかった。面白くて楽しい話だった。そして、俺の話を楽しんだといいよ。今から俺の友達を青ちゃんをレイドしていて、レイドメッセージを入力してるから、そのレイドメッセージをお使いください。Magnet Mage later stinky? Hey, later stinky. We all know you're the stinky one. Ugh. But yeah, gonna type in raid messages, so please use those. Let's get ready to read out. Raid out underscore Zora underscore. Raid and sub-raid. Alrighty. So if you are a sub, please use the wiggles. If you are not subbed, however, please use the wiggles. Or not wiggles, use the dino dance. If you're not subbed, use dino. If you are subbed, use wiggle. And that'll be it for me today. Thank you. We had another semi-successful multi-stream. He may be stinky, but that is my thing. Motherfucker is literally arguing with him. Oh boy. Alright. But yeah. みんな、お使いいただきありがとう。本当に。そして良い一日を。Thank you guys all for hanging out with me, and I hope you have a good rest of your morning, evening, afternoon, or night. I look forward to seeing y'all in the next stream. Y'all take care now. じゃあね。またね。おやす。Deuces. I realized BGM was not on.